Hey, hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to Saturday Night Live with me, your host, your entertainment, what was Julie on the Love Boat? She was the entertainment coordinator. Anyways, I'm here for you tonight. A very warm welcome to all of you who are new, and of course, a very warm welcome home to those of you who continue to come back and hang out. So happy full moon. It is our full moon in Aquarius. I guess we could say it was birthed. It reached full illumination at 3 something in the morning, 3:43 or 4:34, something like that. Anyways, and we're on the other side of 8-8, the energetic gateway, which is truly us. It's about the self. 8 is the number of the self. And if we flip the 8 on its side, it is the essence of the eternal soul. So, with all that being said, I'm going to light my Palo Santo. I actually may take a sip of water first that is charged with my clear quartz Merkaba, 111 there on the clock. And then, so tonight would be a good time to put your crystals outside if you can. And it's also a good time to charge your water under the moon. So this one has some carnelian and shungite in it. That other one, clear quartz Merkaba. And then I have another jar out there with rose quartz in it. So we can work with the tools that we have in our spiritual toolbox. If you haven't checked out our spiritual toolbox video yet that I did, I think it was sometime last year in 2024. I will link it in the description box below. Check it out. So let's get the Palo Santo going. How are y'all doing? How's it been for you since we last connected on Thursday? So like over 48 hours ago. How's it going? 222. It looked like it skipped 222 there and just went from 221 to 223. Tricky. Are you feeling spirit all up in your energetics, supporting you to make some more breakthroughs and break frees? All right, before I get too off on a tangent, there's so much to share. I just want to do this first and foremost. Well, Tristan settles himself in my lap, hopefully. So I'd just like to ask at this time that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, encouraging us on to seek fulfillment in this lifetime via the pathway of our very own calm central nervous system. So, have I got a story for you about a little girl named Lisa? So, we last connected on Thursday morning, just before, that was August 7th. We're now at August the 9th. And just as you're joining, also, I will be pulling cards for anyone who's here on the live tonight and would like a card pulled because I didn't go live last night. So if you're here for the live and you'd like a connection, just drop it in the chat sidebar. So, okay, where to begin? Tuning into 8-8, the Lion's Gate this year, it really was, it hit different, if you will. And what I mean by that is that it was really about us bringing our focus inward to ourself, the spirit guided journey for each of us, the uniquely divine individual, born to shine, born to thrive, born to experience the fullness of life while in the vessel of flesh. So, with that being said, what am I guided to share? Because not everything is meant to be shared here about the most recent experience. So, let's just say we're always given opportunities, and sometimes we don't even know, like more often than not, we don't know what's right around the corner. We don't know what gifts God has in store for us, because we're so busy trying to figure it all out. So yesterday I was guided back to spirit chants, which I've posted in the first comment here in the live stream. So please do check it out. And I would encourage you to move with it. Play it on repeat at least 3 times. Allow yourself to move. It may feel weird because it's not like it's tribal chants. So I was first connected with this CD about 14 years ago when I was teaching yoga and stuff. So yesterday I was guided back to it. And I played the song that I've shared, the chant that I've shared here in the live stream. I played that on repeat 3 times. And I'm a big music person. Music is, as you all know, and I love to dance, even though, hey, sis, welcome. Nice to have you here tonight. I love to dance as well. Maybe I'm not a great dancer. I don't really care. I love to dance. I spent too many years of my life standing, not dancing, worried about dancing like everyone else. Now I don't care. I'm a tribal dancer. I like to move my body, and I let the music guide the movement of the body. So this song that I've shared here, I played on repeat 3 times yesterday, and did a lot of moving and dancing and clearing energy. And then after that, I felt like really just overcome with emotion. And so I was guided to lay down, and the waterworks just like poured out all over the place again. And as I was allowing space for this release to happen without trying to be critical of myself for why it may or may not have been happening, I just let it happen. And then on the other side of that, received a text that my father was in town. I haven't seen my father in 5 years. And he's in town briefly. And it was all just, we're given, I guess the point I'm trying to make is we're given what we need in the moments that we need it. And there were messages received during that emotional release that are for Lisa to support deeper healing. And so this Lionsgate really feels, or, we're still in the energetic of it. We have Mercury going direct. Is it tomorrow? The 12th. No, it's not tomorrow. It's the 9th now. So we have Mercury stationing direct the 12th, and we'll still be in that stationing direct until like August 23rd, around the time of the new moon in Virgo. And so then today, on the other side of this big release today, and there was the reunion last night. I got to see my father. I spent the day with him today as well. And, it was nice. And so today with the full moon, it feels like we're really being called to continue to allow what I'm hearing in this moment, the purge, to move through you. Hey, sis. Welcome, Kiki. Welcome back. I'm going to be pulling cards tonight. If you ladies would like cards, just let me know. I just wanted to really touch on some of the bigger energies that we're all playing within. And so if you weren't here for the live on Thursday, we received these cards as the final messages. Forgiveness, forgiveness, seeing the bigger picture, trusting and healing. And how well do we trust when we don't know how things are going to unfold? How well do you trust in situations that you have absolutely no control over? Because all that we can control is ourselves, our actions, our conduct, all of this stuff, right? Like personal responsibility. And it's really important that we walk this path of personal responsibility, because if you are walking the path of personal responsibility, things are really clearing and opening up for each of us from within the experience as the cup of light, the chalice. They're just having me look at the singing bowl up there. We are each the chalice of light. So, and we're sensitive. We all have dreams, we all have visions, and most of you here, I would trust your vision is of unity and peace and hope for humanity, HUE, the resurrection of the light, the consciousness of the light in this life. Who else is going to do it? And yet we have an abundance of resources. We have an abundance of resources at our disposal. So, as the crystal child who holds this vision of light, this vision of unity, what is it that we're called to do? Focus on the light that lives and breathes as you. So, I saw this post yesterday, which really triggered reflection, and also perhaps some wisdom and inspiration flowed through from it. So the gist of the post, I hope I don't butcher it. The gist of the post is the body craves movement. The body wants to move. This is in dancing, whatever it is, the body wants to move. And yet the mind, the nervous system craves or thrives in stillness. And so I saw that post after I had spent some time dancing to that song I've shared here, and then had that big release just in the moment to moment. And then I saw that post and it inspired, it got the wheels going. And what I've come up with, it's like, are we able to move our bodies, to give our bodies what they need, and at the same time bring our mind to stillness? Try that chant 3 times. Please give it a try. Close your eyes and let your body guide the movement, because this is a big part of the problem. It's trauma is stored in cellular memory. And one other thing that I was very reflective on in recent days, I think I mentioned it the other day, on the 6th, it was the 3rd anniversary of the transition of my aunt on my mother's side. So on my mother's side of the family, she's the eldest child, and she's out of 4, and she's the only living child. So my Aunt Diane was the youngest, and she passed. So there's a picture that we have of my sister and I with her when we were very young. And I've always been guided to my aunt's hands in the picture. And what I've determined from the posture of the hands is the visual is clear in how we store trauma in the body, the nervous system, the cellular memories. Trauma is stored, and stored trauma looks very rigid. It's very rigid in movement. It's very almost like frozen. And so in order to release, I'll say it here, I come from a long line of traumatized women. generations. And most of you here likely do. Obviously, we're in 2025. So many of you, like I, come from a lineage of trauma. And we are the ones here to clear and make those breakthroughs. And so, can we move our body? Can we release the trauma through movement, guided by song, guided by sound, dancing, trance dancing, or ecstatic dancing, whatever you call it? Just move your darn body. And you will find, you may find, hopefully you find, that it's a way that it supports in calming the mind, bringing the mind to a space of stillness, just simply being in the moment. And the mind can be still and the body can be moving. And perhaps the body starts moving and the mind is going cray cray. I think that's why I started dancing yesterday, because my mind, I'm all up in the head. And so it was like, I've got to move this. I'm like the master shifter of energies. So what am I going to do? And I was guided to that chant, I was guided to the CD and then got to that song and started to feel this depth of emotion bubbling up from within me, and just almost like a recognition. And you may find that the traditional music of the lands that you call home, or that your ancestors called home, may be very, very moving and touching to you. And we don't have to critique or understand or analyze why something touches us the way it does. We simply have to allow ourselves the grace and the space enough to be the sensitive one who feels it all, and clears it all. And the more that we can clear the rigidity in our bodies, the more that we can clear the trauma that's frozen in our bodies, the more that we're free to experience joy, the more that we're free to experience what is truly our abundant, divine birthright, the children of light, the children of God, born to experience a life beyond fright, into fits of delight. Yes, absolutely. Drew Prey. Thank you for being here. Welcome. If you're new, all I ask of you to support the Balanced Exchange is hit that subscribe button and come back and visit again. This space has got so much, and most, messages from spirit. If you just kind of roll the dice like you're spinning the wheel at a slot machine or something, if you go like that, you're going to find a message that's going to be supportive to you. So thanks for showing up. Drew Prey, let me know. Did I say that right? Dupree? Dupree. That's probably better. KCMR. We're all traumatized. Welcome to the family. We're here to clear it, though. Awesome. We're here to clear it. So welcome, KCMR. Is that you, Kyle? Y'all got crowns tonight. We got 3 crowns. We got Kiki number 1. So Kiki's first up for a card. We're just going to hit a little bit more on the energies here for all of us. So how are you all feeling? Are you feeling, did you do anything special yesterday? And I guess I want to get back to the point. The Lion's Gate in Leo season, 8/8. Maybe that's why, it's simply because it's in Leo season, although we know August really isn't the 8th month. That's October. They tell us in the name, October, octagon, 8-sided. Anyways, that's a conversation for another day. So in this August, authentic August, we've got 8/8. In July, we have 7/7. In June, we have 6/6. May, 5/5, and so on and so forth. These are all, when we think in terms of numbers and energetics, these are all portals or gateways. We're actually the gateway, but these dates can support us in making the breakthroughs or the break frees. And 8-8 in Leo season, being called the Lion's Gate, this is about the strength of the lion within us to come out and play, to show up for ourselves every day when we don't know how the story is going to unfold, when we don't know how anything really. Remember, we live on Mother Earth, and all of us humans, all of us divine humans, have free will choice. And I'm hearing what I'm hearing right now in the moment, because all right, so I'll tell you, just so you understand how it works. I'm seeing a lion. I'm hearing the word pride, and it's good to be proud of ourselves, right? Where we stumble with that energetic of pride is when we're stuck in the ego. We don't want to admit that maybe we were wrong. And often we know, right? And it doesn't feel good to sit and stew in it because we're always stewing in our own stuff. Nobody else is stewing in it, right? It's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. Like that's the resentment energy. It's ridiculous. And we all do it to ourselves. And the key is, and eventually it will click. If you keep showing up for yourself, eventually the click will take place and you will understand that you're the key. And so with Leo season and with this message coming up and Mercury just getting ready to station to go direct, there does feel like we're being asked, are we proud of ourselves from a space of grace where we're really proud of our healing? We're proud of the things that we've overcome. We're proud of our story that allowed us to rise, even though it may not have been a nice experience, the trauma that we were speaking about earlier. It may not have been a nice experience. And yet, as a result of the experience, we had the opportunity or gained the opportunity to connect once again with our own light, the resurrection. We're each the resurrection. In all directions, we are supported and guided by the divine. And so, what can you do? Can you move your body to support stillness of mind and ease within the experience, ease in the flesh? Can we do that? So let's just see what the words on the card is. I already shared the words on this card. And we're in that universal 9 year, right? 2025 is the universal 9. So it's like clearing the way for the blessed turn of the wheel of fortune, the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny in our favor, because we've cleared the karmic slate. As we move into the destined experience for us, the karmic rewards are given to us, gifted to us. And it only when we continue to show up for ourselves in the vessel of flesh. As the crystalline child of light, we're here to clear the density, moving from, is it the carbon? The carbon to the crystalline. I was guided to add a little beauty to my arsenal today around my neck. Anyways, yeah. And it's really funny because this labradorite, throat chakra, also labradorite for me, past life, previous. I mean, I don't really talk too much about that because, the carbon, we're the carbon DNA. We are, as the light body, we got that card the other day. We're the converters from the carbon to the crystalline. This is how we continue to shine. This is how we continue to ascend in our experience at this time, this lifetime. So, crystal child, your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, We are the seers. We are the oracles. We are the mystics. We are the healers. We are the mentors, the guides, the teachers, the earth angels. We're all of it. And knowing that does not put us above our fellows, our brothers and sisters, right? It doesn't. And when we operate from this space of unconditional love, we can move in the world as this compassionate vehicle of light, the Merkaba, right? Merkaba, vehicle of light. We are it. We can move through the world when we dance and move and shift the density that we're feeling, the trauma that we've stored in our body. When we move it, then we can experience the newness of bliss, the newness of what was always meant for us, of what we were always meant to experience. The days of doldrum, and I should say that song that I was singing the other day, who are the people in your neighborhood? That one? It's from Sesame Street. Of course it is. And David sang it. And back in the day, it was the doctor and it was the mailman and it was all the people in our neighborhood, the people that we got to meet each day. Or did we? We certainly don't today. I live in a high density area and like I'm in the line of where a lot of people pass. So I'm friendly. The Turtle Clan. Number 5, grounding, steady, progress, solidity. This came out for us the other day. 5, uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. And so how can we get comfortable with the discomfort? Probably dance or, lift weights or go for a run or do some yoga. Whatever, dance. I just want to say dance. Dance, dance, dance. Because that is how we come into our power. And, it's funny because personally, when I was quite young, and whether it's true or not true, from the perspective of little Lisa, I was questioned one time. Where did I learn to dance where did you learn to dance like that? And I was very young. I was probably wasn't double digits. And if so, just like 10. And I was like, what? I was just probably moving to the hips, as children do. I did take tap and ballet when I was really young. I don't know. I was that question and it stuck with me. It stuck with me. And it was almost like however I was dancing was perhaps, I don't know how to, with tact. It was having someone feel some sort of a way. And what that did to Lisa was I became so self-conscious of my dancing that I hardly ever danced. Maybe a slow dance in high school. And then I remember in elementary school. And then I remember in high school, everyone was into the, what did we call it back then? The kind of music, like there was a lot of rap and LL Cool J and everybody had dances, like everyone had a move or whatever. And then I was like trying to learn these moves and, it didn't feel natural because I want to do my tribal dance. I want my body to move how my body wants to move. And who cares if it's not cool? Who cares? It's so cool when you can be who you are and move, as you're guided to move because you got to be true to you. You're the vessel of healing in this life. If you don't move, you're no doctor, no Reiki master, no cranial sacral massage. No one is going to do it for you. You've got to do it for yourself. Groove is in the heart. Remember that? Delight? Groove is in the heart. Yeah. So, okay, I'm getting hot. So so I feel guided to say, whatever you're doing, keep going. Yes, dancing is good. I'm so hot. Sorry. It's not that it's overly hot. There's a lot of spiritual support around us. Are you feeling Are you seeing the signs from spirit? Are you honoring the inner? Are you honoring your intuition? Are you listening? Wow. Because you know who's talking to us? Da-na-na-na. Source, awareness, co-creation, change. 5, the number of change. 15, I have my cheat sheet here tonight, folks. The devil energy. The devil energy. 1 + 5. 6, the lover's energy. Choice point. Free will choices. Make a decision. We have decisions to make. And whichever road you choose, if there's a fork in the road, wherever you go, there's no wrong move. The only caution would be don't stand still. Don't stand still. And 1, the magician. 5, the Hierophant. Tradition, traditional, breaking free from tradition. Stepping into your role of leadership, mentorship, because you are directly, everyone is, but those of you here, you know it. You're directly connected to source. You don't need me as your go-between. You know that too, right? You just come here for confirmation, maybe a little bit of entertainment, whatever it is. Because I just heard because they resonate with the frequency of truth is what I heard. So take that or leave it. Direct to source, eagle eye vision, focus. I'll be honest with you, as I usually am. Yesterday, I was feeling a little before the guidance to that song, that chant, and then the movement and all of the release that came along with it, and then the visit with the family. I was feeling a little meh, you know, and that, you know why that is? Because the brain gets going. The brain gets going. Why isn't it happening? Why hasn't it happened? Is it going to happen? Oh my God, how could I be so wrong? Blah, 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 blah. Little Miss Doubty, you know, what do they call that? Doubting Thomas, right? Doubt. No. So what did God tell me to do? Get up and dance. Shake it off, sister. Shake it off, little girl. You can do this. And so I did. And it was, hello, Country Love Homestead. Welcome. It felt good. So the more that you can honor and listen and trust your intuition, the stronger it's going to become. And our next full moon after this full moon that we just are having is, what is it? Our harvest moon. What is going to be happening with our harvest moon? An eclipse. Wow, wow, wow. Look at us. Turning point, preparation and gathering. 6 energy again. 6 script flippers. 6 choice point. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Let it be me, the seed of change, the seed of peace, the seed of hope, the seed of faith that keeps growing. Let it be me. Yes, absolutely. Just make sure you're subscribed. Let me know you're subscribed. And I'm going to start pulling cards. When am I going to start pulling cards? Right now. After we look at the words on this card, focus on the light, right to see, releasing illusion, pineal activation. If you're still using fluoride, stop. In the name of love, stop. It's a neurotoxin. It calcifies the pineal gland. Stop using fluoride. And if they put it in your water, I have a countertop Berkey filtration system, charcoal filter. And you can also put crystals in your water. This one's got clear quartz. Shungite is an excellent addition to your water. and to clear away that kind of stuff. And then working with, crystals like amethyst on the third eye is supportive of opening. So there you go. All right, we're going to start pulling cards because I am going to go and sit and take a moon bath tonight and maybe do some tribal dancing in my little pen that I have here. The people in the next building can't come out on their balconies now because they're doing something over there. So maybe a little privacy. Oh, awesome. Get rid of the fluoride. Get toothpaste. No, I'll show you. You know what? I'm going to just let me run and grab my toothpaste and show you. So everything that you find at like conventional pharmacy or wherever you buy toothpaste will have fluoride in it. Colgate Palmolive, Crest, Aquafresh, whatever. It's all going to have fluoride in it, and they let you know it has fluoride in it. So here are a couple brands I really like, and you have to go to a health food store, or you can order them on Amazon, I'm sure. I prefer get out to a store, go and touch things and feel it, whatever. Get out, connect with your fellows. So this is a really good one, and it tells you right on there. It's fluoride free. Desert Essence is a brand I like. And then this is another one that did I not get the fluoride free? I was like having a panic attack here. Did I buy toothpaste with fluoride in it? I sure as heck hope not. This one, the Himalayan brand, and they have all different flavors right now. I've got cinnamon going in the bathroom, and clove, and they have neem oil and all kinds. So there's lots of options out there. Yes, you will pay a little bit more. You're worth it though. We make our choices for our health, and through obviously like the exchange, the things we invest in, the things we purchase in, that kind of stuff. Like if we want to be sustainable, stop using plastic. And I made that decision many, many years ago. You can't get away from it in some cases now because so much comes in plastic. But my go-to is glass or nothing, for produce, nothing. So stop using the fluoride, open up your third eye. It may be a little uncomfortable as that process takes place, especially if you're working with amethyst. So you would get a toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, start using that, and then you could start using amethyst on the third eye. So the pineal gland is meant to be malleable like plasticine, and what fluoride does is it calcifies it. Fluoride is a neurotoxin, even though they give you fluoride treatments, or they try to give you fluoride treatments at the dentist. In the back, they have hazardous waste signage up about fluoride. So it's not something you have to take. It's truly not something you need. It was introduced into society during WW2 in the camps and stuff like that, human experiments, and they just went with it. Right? Because it's the dumbing down, if you will. No offense to anyone. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying it's the numbing down and dumbing down of the consciousness. We need our pineal gland open. And this is why children, if you have children, get them off the fluoride too, immediately. Children have such vivid imaginations. Just stop using fluoride, first and foremost, Kiva, and work with crystals, work with meditation. Call on Archangel Raphael, your team, to help that process. The number one thing is to stop putting it in your body, and then work on opening the third eye with exercises. And like I said, if your third eye is rather calcified, it can be quite a uncomfortable process. And I thought a while back, that saying bonehead? I wonder if that's where it came from. Bonehead. right? Because it's not supposed to be a bone there. This is like our inner eye. It's our third eye, which is a part of the projector of the mind with the thalamus and hypothalamus. My guide showed me that many, many years ago, that it was like the inner vision. And those three, pineal gland, thalamus, and hypothalamus in the brain. And they showed it like a projector with two reels. And the third eye is where we see. So take that for what it's worth, folks. Okay, so let's pull you all some cards. What am I being guided to tonight? Okay. So, no, that's not it. That's, oh my God, I'm so warm. Okay, so I'm guided to the Queen of the Moon Oracle and the Moonology Oracle in honor of our full moon. And then I'll pull you each as well a Magic of Flowers Oracle. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have thought about this before I hit live. Just one sec here. Oh, there it is. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Look what's on the bottom of the deck here. Clarity, breakthrough, inner vision, truth. And underneath it, spiritual connection, completion, wisdom, more 5 energy. Yeah, Binaural Beats will do it. Binaural Beats. 5, breakthroughs, change, divine masculine. 9, completion, wrapping up cycles. Okay, so we're all in this together. We're just in different boats. Some of us are on paddle boards. Some of us are in kayaks. Some of us are in yachts. If you're in a yacht, can you invite me over? No, I've never really. I'll take a little canoe. Thanks very much. I'm quite all right with that. All right. So let's get going. Who was first? I believe it was Kiki. Kiki, Kiva, KCMR. Can I get a name, KCMR? You got some time here. I need a name, though. Because KCMR is just too much of a tongue twister. Make a name up. I don't know. I kind of feel maybe it's Kyle. Okay, so Kiki, you're up first. So let's just tune in to see what message your team of light has for you to support you through the energetics of this full moon. Anything Kiki needs to know. Trust your intuition. The path. 8. This is it. Kiki, the message is if you're not showing up for yourself, if you're not doing it for yourself, who's doing it for you? I'm just a sec. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing this visual of a little girl looking in one of those beautiful handheld mirrors, like they were silver. Oh, and the soft brushes and stuff like that. They were quite common when I was growing up, but a lot of people had these brush and comb and mirror sets on their dressers or vanity or whatever. And I'm seeing this, Kiki, and it's almost like, oh, okay, thank you, Carrie Ann. Kiki, it's almost like when, I don't know if it's like it's like the child within you, the little girl looking in the mirror and having like this great imagination and telling this beautiful story about the little girl that grows up to be like the fairy princess or whatever. I know we're not all like, we are all divine royalty, all of you here are divine royalty, 100%. There's no, if you feel that, it's true. Not like the self-appointed royal lunatics on this planet, right? Anyways, so there's something here, Kiki, that's really about you showing up at this time for the little girl within you that just wants to shine. She just wants to go out there and sing, dance, and play and live life in her own way. And to do so really thriving. And so is there something that you are being guided to look at this time that is from another time? A pattern, a freeze energetically. I'm hearing forward movement. It's time. You are source divine. Enjoy the climb is what I heard. And then 2 cards came out. Oh, that's so funny. I thought about this flower the other day. You got the peony and the datura. That's the flower I thought about the other day, the datura. And that's poisonous. Or is it toxic? I think it's poisonous. I should look in the guidebook for that one. I'm pretty sure it's like the angel's trumpet. The angel's trumpet is a part of the same family. So before we look at the guidebook, intuitively, what I'm feeling is that those thoughts, can you move your body to bring stillness to the mind? Because it feels like the thoughts are cluttered up at this time. And it's almost like the hamster in the wheel, chasing its tail time and time again, trying to figure out the same darn thing. Let it go. Let it free your body. Let it move your soul. I don't think it's let it go, but we're saying let it go. Oh, yes, we can let it go and we can grow because it's all up to you. And as I was saying, the young girl looking in the mirror, here we have the mother energy looking in her crystal ball. She is the co-creator of it all with spirit. And yet there's something here getting out of the mind and determining what your medicine is, what moves you, what supports your healing, what supports your breakthroughs and break frees. It's all up to you, Kiki. And time and nature, these 2 cards together with the colors purple and green, the colors of a natural born healer. This speaks of your need to come back into harmony through your connection to, a lot of K names tonight. My father, who I haven't seen in 5 years, today was the first time, or last night, I saw him for the first time in 5 years. His name is a K name also. So that's interesting. But what I'm noticing is the yellow inside the pansy. It's not peony, it's the pansy. I'm noticing the yellow inside, and this is speaking about you coming online into your power by showing up for yourself hour to hour, minute to minute, whatever you need. So let's see what the book, the Magic of Flowers Oracle. Let's see what the pansy, just the short little oracle message or the highlights of it. I'm not even going to attempt to read tonight. I don't need glasses though. Even though my family tried to get me to take some glasses last night. None of them felt right on my eyes. They didn't work. Okay, so Datura, Kiki. The medicine, the magic of this card is true motives. What are your true motives here in this life? What motivates you? What moves you? What inspires you? What do you know to be true? And are you the living embodiment of your divine truth? Because that's what we each came to do. And it says astral travel, concealment. So I'm feeling like this has a psychoactive effect. Think mushrooms, think plant-based medicine, right? There's people out there that do the ayahuasca. peyote, these kind of things. Take you on a magical trip. I wouldn't suggest doing datura, as I don't even know, can you do it? But I think even to be in the space of the datura and to smell it, that could have this effect. Another one like that is mugwort. And mugwort you can make teas with. You can make a dream satchel to put under your pillow. Mugwort is a really magical one. Astral travel, concealment, and invisibility. I know someone that can cloak themselves. Discernment, divination, enchantment, and magical powers. So it's saying the path is yours, Kiki. It's yours to go. Yes, it's yours to go where you'd like. And I just heard beyond the fright, Kiki takes flight. So, sis, those are your messages for tonight. I don't know if you're going on some sort of a magical mystery carpet ride. What's that? I don't know. Okay, so thanks for allowing me to connect, Kiki. Kiva, you're up. Just a sec. I have to wipe the sweat. Oh. How is it in your part of the world? What's the weather like? It's quite muggy here. You actually microdose mushrooms? I think microdosing is the best way. LSD, like acid? Why not do the mushrooms? Natural. Because acid, doesn't it build up in the, what's this? The occipital joint? The occipital joint at the base of your skull, where the spine and your skull meet. I think, and that's an important part of our brain as well. Like, and what I believe about LSD is that it accumulates at this part. So go natural. Okay, you're cooling down already. We're not. Well, it was cool last week. This week has been hot. Hi, Samantha. Hey, I'm pulling cards for those who are here. I'm great, thanks. How are you? Welcome. Only requirement to get a card pulled and some intuitive messages for yourself is to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and, be engaging. Come back to the channel. Support the Thrive. I'm here for you. Okay. And I'm here to remind you that wishes and dreams come true. Well, welcome, Samantha. Welcome to the family. Okay, so Kiva, you are up next. And then it was Carrie Ann, right? The KCMR, Carrie Ann. Okay. I work with a Carrie Ann. Okay, so Kiva, any messages Kiva needs to hear, needs to know, any guidance for this full moon energy and the gateway energetic of 8-8 supporting Kiva to unlock the gate. Ooh, that's a good one. Boundaries. Yeah. It's funny because back on Thursday in the message, it was either Thursday or Tuesday, I was seeing us like Mork from Ork in an egg, right? Some of you may not even know who the heck I'm talking about, but it was a TV show, Mork and Mindy. Mork was an extraterrestrial that came from Ork. Anyways, he landed in an egg. And so, Kiva, what I'm feeling here, it's really important for you because as we make these huge breakthroughs and break frees, we become more crystalline. We become more of the essence of the purity of heart. And so as we go into the world as this higher vibratory being, there's going to be like if a light goes on outside and it's dark, all the moths, everything that's out there goes to the light, right? So it feels like there may be some energetics in your space that are, and those that come to the light come into our orb, it's really important that we discern if they're an energy that's supportive of our rise, or if they're just there to siphon our energy, to, you know, take, and to not reciprocate. And so we don't want that energy in our life. We've closed the door on it. It's gone. Bye-bye. Adios. Don't let the door hit your butt on the way out. We're done with that, right? We're done with it. And this is so important for everyone. Kiva, I know this is your message. This is so important for everyone hearing this as well. If you have been consistently doing your work, if you have been seeking more clarity, more healing on your spiritual path, if you've been seeking more fulfillment, it is so important that any of the doors, the patterns, the conditioning, the anything that you have cleared, not to go back. And that would be this energy that may be trying to come back, because when we level up, spirit as well as humans, HUE, take notice, right? So it feels like the message here, Kiva, is to focus on your boundaries. And that is going to give you and allow you the opportunity to move through the world with more ease. Look at that, 8 live viewers and 8 thumbs up. Yay, we're doing it. Thank you. 12 is the Hanged Man energy, a time for reflection and contemplation, Kiva, in your safe space, in your bubble, in your egg, in your nest, whatever, your cave. 12, as you all know, is the number that 12, 12, 12, 21, 21, 12, these kind of combinations. I had been seeing it for years before Frank transitioned on 12, 12. I had been seeing it, and I used to see 3, 3, which takes us to the path of forgiveness, the Christic light, masculine or feminine. 3, 3, the forgiveness path, the triple 3, the triple goddess, the divine feminine, the mother, the empress energy. And so this can be taken for you, Kiva, in any way you like to take it. You can see it as the empress. You could see it as the Hanged Man, giving yourself some time to reflect in this space that you feel safe. It gives you clarity. And we can see the waning moon there. So it feels like we're already in the waning moon phase, right? The full moon was 18 hours ago, was the full, what do they call it? The apex, zenith, whatever. It was 18 hours ago. So now we're in the waning moon phase. So this is a powerful time for you to harness your energy, to harness your power. Come home to your power is what I heard. 2 cards. What's with these? Oh, chrysanthemum, divine feminine, the mother energy, and the tulip. Make a wish is what I heard with the tulip. And the tulip is often, here in my part of the world, it's one of the first flowers that symbolizes spring and the birth of the true new year, everyone. When we see the tulips and we see the crocus and we see the, all those beautiful little flowers that come out in the spring, this is new life. And so I feel like by your continued dedication and devotion, your ability to show up for yourself, Kiva, you are giving birth to this new life. And I'm really feeling that guided to say you are divinely guided. Trust and honor the guidance within. The yellow of her dress speaks of the solar plexus, SOUL, solar plexus coming online. And her red robe and hood makes me feel like really standing in your power, grounded. And we can be grounded in our power and still be in our safe little bubble of light. Both. We can be both. Just like we can move the body and bring the mind to stillness all at the same time. all at the same time. Whatever it is for you, whatever that movement looks like for you, do it. And it's almost like a naturally occurring side effect, or a happy side effect, is the mind calms down, the mind quiets. And when the mind becomes quiet, the body can relax. Even when we're moving, even if we're dancing, the body can relax. So can you get down for that, Kiva? Because it feels like that's what they're saying. Get down for that. Relax, rest. You're doing great. And chrysanthemum is the flower of the month of November. So I feel like between now and November, Kiva, there's a lot that you're being asked to release and let go of. And then there's got to be space in there for integration. And I'm hearing October. So October feels like it's going to be a big month of integration. And then by November, interestingly enough, you're going to see the new life being born. In November, we've got Scorpio in November, which is like the death card, transformation. So, Kiva, I hope something there resonated with you. Thanks for allowing me to connect with you tonight. Good. I'm glad. Awesome. Okay, so I think next up, I know, let's see who's here still. So Kiva, Kiki, Carrie Ann, I believe was the next one. And then where was that? Dupree? I think maybe Dupree was, yes. No, Carrie Ann is next. And then Dupree. So Carrie Ann, Dupree, and then I'll see who's there. Okay, so Carrie Ann. Thanks, Kiva. Thank you so much for letting me connect with your delightful energy again. And it's really powerful, right? Creating boundaries, it can be hard for us, right? Because we're so empathetic, we're so sympathetic, almost to the point of martyrdom, right? Or almost to the point of, oh my God, we feel like a victim. Stop it. Boundaries are important. We are here to co-create with the divine, and there's going to be those who are less spiritually connected than you and I, who are going to go, what is supporting the shine of that person? What are they doing? And they're going to want to get in on it. They may want to get in on it. And unless they're bringing something to the table and supporting filling our cup, why are we like, give up the martyrdom? Give up, sometimes just by creating a boundary, it may hurt someone else. That's really not our problem. That's not our issue, right? Because not having the boundary is hurting us. And so, everybody can grow up. We're all adults. Everyone can get over what they need to get over. And yet I just heard, and yet you're not there to shoulder the burdens alone. So this is about soul growth, your soul growth, our soul growth, everyone's soul growth. We do not have to continue to entertain less than we deserve. We do not have to continue to entertain. We're not going to save everyone, or anyone for that matter. That's what I meant to say, not everyone. We're not going to save anyone. We save ourselves. That is divine responsibility. Okay, so Carrie Ann. Oh my gosh. The new beginnings. 2 energy, high priestess, new moon. Virgo new moon is going to be a very important time for you, Carrie Ann. It feels like right now there's something, first of all, it feels like there's something that you've got to let go of. Something that's like weighing you down. It feels like a burden. You may not even know. Again, please, everyone who's here, please, please, please do yourself a favor and go and listen to the chant shared here. Please listen to it 3 times and dance and allow your body to move. It is truly medicine. please, you will thank me. You can come back and thank me, send me a private little message, let me know, because I have every confidence I wouldn't be guided to share it if it wasn't for a great purpose to support you. So, Carrie Ann, it feels like there's something you're being asked to let go of. And when you let go of that, sit in the space of the newness. Then come the time of our new moon in Virgo. I believe it's August 23rd or 24th, something like that. I'll get back to you on that. Really important. Virgo is the only feminine energy in the zodiac. Okay, it's the only female sign in the zodiac. Important. Virgo is all about healing. Virgo has a tendency to overanalyze everything. Virgo, like Gemini, are ruled by Mercury. All up in the head, all up in the head. And because Virgo is an earth sign, a mutable earth sign, Virgo is very adept at change, going with the winds of change, moving as the wind blows. Virgo's issue, if we have one, I'm a Virgo sun, Virgo's issue is that we can, remember at the beginning of this connection today, there was the talk about having pride in ourselves versus pride that is ego driven, not wanting to admit we're wrong. I used to, when I was younger, much younger, I used to debate things and I knew I was wrong, but I'd still just to prove a point, or not even that I knew I was wrong. Perhaps sometimes I did, just to say I won. And how important is it to win? We're winning at life if we feel comfortable in our own skin. We're winning at life if we can go out there into the world and show up as ourselves. No one else. Show up as ourselves. That's winning. And so, Carrie Ann, the message here is and look, we've got this full moon here. That's not a new beginning. The new moon, look, we've got a full moon on the card, and the new moon is this card, which is new moon. Full moon's about releasing and letting go of, clearing away. The new moon about seeding what it is we want to experience in our life day to day. So there is a call for you here, Carrie Ann, to, if you're not already tuned into the rhythms and cycles of the moon, you're a woman. We ought to be. Our body sure is. And the full lunar calendar is 13 months, probably like the true year. So there's something about you harnessing your power by reestablishing your connection to the rhythms and cycles of life, the days, the weeks, the months. What a day, a year, a week it's been. I don't know. Dreamer. I'm nothing but a dreamer. Is it like put your hands in the air? Oh, yeah. Start moving. Come on, everyone. Move. Be silly. Grooves in the heart. Anywho, you got two cards here, Carrie Ann. What do you have here? The crocus. I mentioned the crocus, didn't I? New life, new beginnings. Didn't I just say that the crocus, along with the tulips and the daffodils, like the first flowers of spring, and the poppy. And poppy, don't they make, what do they make from poppies? Drugs. What drug? Heroin? I don't know. Was there just an orb over there? Oh, no. This speaks about getting grounded. It feels like you're exhausted on some level, Carrie Ann. That's what I was feeling with this card as well. Like you're tired, and you want to know what? It's up to you to get yourself out there into the world. It's up to you to take the time to rest as you need. It's up to you to honor the death and rebirth process, as Miss Scorpio over here. Honor that process. Hey, Rena, welcome, sis. I just want to see. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'm glad. the messages are resonating. But it's like there's a call. You know what I just heard? A gentle lowering of your soul to come out of the shadow, or perhaps to go deeper into the shadow. We can get stuck in our shadow though, right? The shadow is the stuff we hide from the world because we're almost hiding it from ourselves. And so there's a message that it feels like the density that you're carrying is the heaviness of your own shadow, not wanting to face what's there for you to face. If you don't face it, how are you ever going to move forward into this beautiful new beginning? Like it looks all frozen over here. And then we walk through, and is that an owl up at the top? Yeah. You walk through, walking your wisdom path, walking your path forward. And your wisdom path is your heart. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Can we move our bodies to bring our mind to a still state? You're not too late. And this is not up for negotiation, is what I just heard. Your healing, it's not up for negotiation. So you can give away your power. You can throw it away and say, whatever. That's your choice. We all have free will choice. That's why nothing is set in stone on this planetary realm. Because within each human is a heart that beats, the soul now calls home. 5 ones across the board. Make a wish. You were born for this, and it's up to you to get moving. It really feels that's the message. Get moving. Get moving. Hey, 222 witness 222. Welcome. Get moving. That song keeps coming in. Groove is in the heart. I don't know. So, Carrie Ann, I hope that those messages resonate and made sense to you. Yep, you're on there, Samantha. Let's see who's else. Dupree. Okay. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I'm not techie. Okay, so Dupree, where am I? Sorry, you know what? I should have brought some paper and a pen here so I don't have to keep scrolling back. I could stay with the combo. Okay. I've seen all these comments before. Okay, Dupree, you're still here, right? You're up next. I know you are. And then let me see who's after that. Okay, there I am. Dupree. And then Country Love, our happy homesteader. So Dupree, Country Love, and Dupree, Country Love, and then Samantha. Dupree, Country Love, Samantha. Dupree, Country Love, Samantha. Okay, so Dupree, Country Love, Samantha. I know, 10 people. Now there's 6. But people come in and out. I sometimes am shocked at the analytics on the other side of these lives. Lives really do good for the watch time. You have to get watch time in order to make any progress here on YouTube. So what don't I see? Kiki, Kiva, Carrie Ann, Dupree, Katie. Is Katie still here? Katie is the young lady that mentioned the crystalline. She liked that comment, the carbon to crystalline, I believe. But I didn't see. Oh, hey, Colleen. Colleen was here. Hey, Colleen, if you're still here. Hey, sis. I hope you're settling in nicely to the new nest. Making it just perfect for you. You know what? Do I have any paper here? Oh. Okay, yeah, I have paper here. So Dupree. country love. Was that it? Help me out. Help a sister out. Help a sister out. Let me go back to that. Sorry, guys. Okay. Guys and gals, dolls. Okay. I've seen those comments before. Dupree. Samantha? No. Okay. Dupree, country love. Country. Then Samantha. What is hydroxyapatite? I know appetite. I don't know what hydroxyapatite is. Okay, so I'm going to get going. Dupree. Here we go. Dupree. Yeah, but I don't know if Katie's here. That's why. Is that the list? Kiki, Kiva. I did that. Dupree. Katie. I don't know if Katie's still here. Katie, if you're still here, let me know. Okay, so Dupree. Okay, Dupree, can you let me know? Are you masculine energy? I am feeling a masculine energy. So can you just confirm for me? You're a man? Are you a man, Dupree? Ah. I just want... Fluoride doesn't prevent cavities at all. Flossing mostly. Fluoride doesn't prevent cavities. They say it, but it's not true. I want Dupree to let me know if it's a masculine energy, because I'm feeling something very masculine about Dupree, and I just want confirmation before I call Dupree brother or sister. Couple cards are coming out first and foremost, but I'm not really until I get that confirmation or not. But these two cards have come out. Hold your vision, full moon, which is where we are now, and will, solar plexus. 13 is the death energy. And so it's like a time of transformation, being reborn. 4, again, I'm feeling masculine here because 3 + 1 is 4, the emperor energy, making a choice. I just heard going for more. Okay. So then there's a masculine energy around you, Dupree, maybe in the spiritual realms, that's encouraging you to go for more. Go for more. Listen to, I'm hearing, listen, they had, I was going to say, listen to your intuition, and they have me point right to my fingers, basically, in my belly button. Trust your intuition more. Hold your vision. What is it that you want for your life? I just heard stop placing your power outside of yourself. So I don't know if you have a loved one in spirit. It would be like someone that you knew in this life, someone that you knew in this lifetime, father, grandfather, uncle, someone that was dear to you, is like really, it feels like very strong in your field, like in your energy field. Yeah, I know you're female. I saw that thing that you're female. I'm just saying to you that there's a masculine energy in your field. Now, I don't know if it's a father, a grandfather, a brother, an uncle, someone that is very close to you. And the message is, Are you prepared to let the tower fall so that you can rebuild? So this is the death card. Right after the death card is temperance. A couple cards away, we have the tower. So are you prepared to take action on your inner knowing? The message that's coming through is stop giving your power away and don't give up on the dreams that you would like to see manifest in your life. This is something about you giving your power away. Perhaps there's a man in your life that you give your power away to. Perhaps there have been men in your life that you have given your power to. This is about you. You showing up and finding this place of all spaces on YouTube means that you are an incredibly powerful healer. You are incredibly powerful, and you're here. All of us are here to heal ourselves first so that we can step in and onto our path of power. And our power in our body resides in our solar plexus, the home of free will choices, gut instinct. Do you trust your gut instinct? You're being asked to trust your gut instinct. Honor the rhythms and cycles of your life. The strongest message is trust your instinct. And if there is your dog, I don't really connect with dog spirits unless they come and bark at me, I think. I haven't had that case. No. Maybe it's a guide. Maybe it's just a spirit guide. I mean, I don't spend too much thought thinking about it. There's an energy in your field that's rather masculine. Yes, and maybe tapping into your divine masculine. The solar plexus is a masculine energy center in our body, tapping into the masculine and taking action, right? The feminine energy is very passive. We're meant to be receptive and, nurturing, and we're the nurturers and all of that. And yes, I do believe in gender roles. So if that's not your thing, this probably ain't your channel. So maybe there's a need for you to step more into the masculine, make choices and decisions for yourself that support you in feeling better about yourself, better about your life, in your power. The right side of your body is the masculine side of your body, Dupree, and the left side is the feminine. So the right is the giveaway, the feminine is the receptive side. The right brain is feminine, left brain masculine. Like a big cross across our bodies. So and I think sometimes when we just begin to tap into the spiritual, we try to figure it all out, right? Like, we're human. We want to intellectualize everything. We want it like a straight answer. We want to know. And there's no absolutes. The only absolute truth is you're an eternal soul in a temporary human home. That's an absolute truth. When we come to this earth, we have a one-way ticket, a ticket to ride and glide. And, no, Dupree, I think you're not really sitting with the messages. You're looking for me to give you some answer that I'm not going to give you. That's not going to come because I'm only here as a guide. I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you what's coming up in your field. All I'm saying is that after, the 12, card number 16 is the tower, and the major arcana of the tarot is a story unfolding. It's the story of the fool, right? And unfolding as he grows and goes along the way. And so there's a youngness to your energy. I will say that there's a youngness to your energy, this questioning. It's good to question. Yet when we are tapping into the spiritual realms, I can't sit here and give you any absolute to the spiritual realms, what to do. You're still trying to figure out what to do. First and foremost, you got to get quiet so you can hear the voice that speaks within you. Right? That's the path of mastery. Is we sit, we become quiet, enough to hear the voice of truth. It lives low in our body. Our healing takes place below our heart, root, sacral, solar plexus chakra. Then we get to the heart. So it's the trauma, the pain, the everything that we have to heal that came before the age of 21. The stuff that came before the age of 14, it's not your fault. It wasn't your fault. Usually most of us take our power and begin to go on the path of self-destruct around the age of 14 or so, doing it our way. We know it. We're going to do it. Laverne and Shirley. So it does feel like the first action is you have to begin to trust your intuition, not what goes on, the chatter in the mind. And they're just showing me like, when I was young, they used to have these teeth. You can wind up chattering teeth, showing me the chattering of your mind. So you have to calm down. And if you're new at this, Dupree, and you're trying to figure it out, I would say most simply begin with breathing. I don't know if my thing is, I don't really want to stand up. Okay. It's probably not decent. So what I want you to do, Dupree, is take your hands, place them down, your thumbs connecting at your belly button, and the rest of your fingers sitting down, resting on that pubic triangle. Your middle finger and index finger will probably hit somewhere around your pubic bone. Lay down with your hands like that and begin to breathe. And when you inhale, you want to feel your belly lift. And when you exhale, the belly drops back. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly drops. Start there. Start there. And then once you get yourself there, I would begin with, you don't have to make it so formal. Begin with breathing so that you can listen to the voice within. Most people breathe only into their lungs and the top half of their lungs at that, which keeps them in the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, holding on to the trauma, holding on to the fright, holding on. We got to get deeper into our body so we can begin to move on beyond the pain and trauma of what has been our human HUE experience thus far. You'll figure it out. Just start breathing. Don't try to figure it out with your head. You'll not figure it out there, sis. You will not figure it out there. You'll try, though. Well, most of us give it a good schoolgirl fight. I'm telling you, if you're younger than me, I'll be 55 in 20 days. I'll be 55. And I've been hearing the same voice of spirit since I was about 24. Well, my whole life. But at 24, really hearing it to get up and take responsibility for my life. So the sooner that you can begin to connect with spirit and listen to that loving guide that resides within inside your experience and show up for the child, the little girl that you once were, show up for her and heal her wounds, then you'll begin to thrive. I think it's my Virgo energy. I've been more consistent this year, and I think it's the counterpart in my field. From Canada. Hey, my family's in Calgary, Alberta. I just saw my dad yesterday for the first time in 5 years since he moved out to Calgary. We originate from the East Coast. I'm in Ontario. I'm in Ontario. My family's in Calgary. Yeah, first time in 5 years. Interesting. That's for another day, another time. But Dupree, just to wrap it up, look at how confident this goddess is and look at her dress. Dupree, this is about your emotional healing. Emotional healing. So this is how it works. The physical pain we hold in our body leads us to the emotional pain we hold in our body. Our emotional pain and our ability to heal our emotional pain guides us to our spiritual essence, home again to our heart. And through that whole process, we gain mental well-being as well, because our emotional dis-ease, our emotional dis-ease. Did Katie ever come back? You keep putting Katie, but did she come back? Yeah. Emotion, being in our head, is going to create um, instability. Like emotional instability will create mental health issues. I know you're there, Sam. So take care of yourself, Dupree, please. No, I'm with Dupree. It's okay. I'm going to get to everyone as long as you stick here. Be patient. Okay. Yeah, we're going to skip on Katie until she comes back. Another thing here, Dupree, is what I'm feeling is like, go back to a time when life was magical. I love snapdragons. And I love them from the time I was a little girl, and so it feels like you're being guided back to a time, you're being guided back to your own innocence and purity. And, humans like us, our innocence was likely lost long ago. Oh, I'd love that, Marina. Anytime, sis, anytime. Um, so again, Dupree, I'm not sure if you were here when I said yesterday I was all up in my head. I was guided back to that song at the front. That I posted the very first comment here. It's a chant. It's a Native American chant. It's for happiness and prosperity. And when I got to that song, it was so emotional, and I had to get up and start dancing and moving. And I listened to it 3 times, and then the waterworks released a huge shift. So I would suggest to you, Dupree, to begin to start moving so that you can connect with the magic, the essence of you again, that sweet little child of light who was born free, who came to experience fits of delight through her transformation beyond the pain and the fright of the human experience. You're being asked to connect with the magic again, to find the magic within again, to slay the dragons within. You can do it. Yeah, it was yesterday, came out of the blue. It was like intense, but I'm so grateful for the experience because today feels much lighter and lighter. Everyone who I'm connecting with, just please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It supports a balanced exchange. That's all I ask for those who get, readings, is just support the thrive of this space, our growing family. So Dupree, thanks for showing up tonight. Sis, I hope something here resonated with you, and please do come back again. We usually do the free live reads on a Friday night. And like the video, hit the thumbs up and comment. Tell all your friends and family, come out wherever you are. We need us, all of us, children of the heart, children of light, to come out and start showing up in the world again. Please, please, please. Yeah, there's a story there. Okay, so country. Thank you, Dupree. Thank you for letting me connect with your sweet energy. And don't try to figure it all out. Feel it all out. Feeling supports our healing. Thinking doesn't. Thinking doesn't. So the more you can tap into the feeling essence within your experience, the sooner you can get to the healing. We can't heal unless we're willing to feel and acknowledge what we feel. So, Country Love, let's go. Thanks for your help here, Country Love. I should make you, what do they call those? A moderator. I've never even thought of doing that. I never thought I'd need a moderator. So Country Love. And then, so Samantha, you're after Country Love. You're next. Oh, Country Love. I love it. OMG, the divine masculine, feeling him, feeling it. Who else is feeling this energy on the rise? The masculine, he's had just about enough of the lone wolf energy in his life, and he's taken a stand for his divine right. And I feel like you've got a strong presence of divine masculine energy around you. There's, in the world, out there in the world, it's a pretty rare sighting. And when we sight it, we get a little anxious and not anxious, a bit nervous in the energy of a true divine masculine standing in their authority, right? There is a power to that. So I feel this this energy around you, country. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dupree. I'm glad the reading resonated and makes sense. And I trust that you just show up for yourself for the unfolding. What I'm feeling here, okay, it's almost like I'm getting this visual. So ridiculous. Aquaman, I don't even know the movie. I think it's a movie. Like I never saw the movie, but I remember the thing, the poster or whatever, Aquaman coming out of the water. And so it feels like perhaps I think you said that you had a big release, didn't you? Did you say that again? Samantha, I have to tell you, I'm not that kind of a reader. If you're looking for like an entertainment kind of reading and predictions, I'm not your girl. I'm a healer. I'm here to help people heal by taking responsibility. So I never tune into anyone else's energy. I'm not that type of reader. I only tune into energy that gives me permission. I'll tune into your energy. And if something like that comes up, but I don't. Years and years ago, when I started doing this publicly, the message came through that I'm not here to indulge that type of thing. I'm here for healing. So you don't have to take your question back. I just wanted to explain to you, just because that's not for me. There's lots out there. They'll take your money and they'll do those kind of things for you. That's not me. Yeah, so it does feel, maybe it was, oh, it was witness 222. It does feel, country, that there is some sort of, maybe it's the boundaries energy, maybe it's you stepping more into that masculine energy and showing up for yourself. And it's unfortunate for a lot of divine feminine. For a long time we have had to be in that masculine energy out of necessity, just because of circumstances or whatever. There is a call, though, for us to soften into the essence of our divinity, of our femininity, and to tune into and tap into the support that we have in the etheric realms, the masculine energy in the etheric realms. So maybe this is like an Archangel Michael energy, Archangel Michael coming to work with you and wanting to work more closely with you to continue to create boundaries as you do this cord cutting and releasing and letting go of people, places, and things that are not supportive to your elevation in this life. But this feels like a balanced masculine and feminine connection. So maybe it's just speaking about the masculine and feminine within you coming into balance. Lunar, what does that say? Lunar God. That is masculine and feminine coming into balance, because we know the lunar energy is the feminine energy, the sun is the masculine. And what's this speaking about is that you coming more stabilized in your power through the unified feminine and masculine within you. So weird. You know what I heard? The hand has struck the hour. I don't know if that means anything to you. It means nothing to me. So again, we've got these energies, the crocus and the poppy, showing up for yourself, getting grounded as you move through this next phase of healing. And what I'm hearing here is like healing is a delicate process, right? If you know a poppy flower, they're so delicate. The petals of the leaf are so delicate. They're so dainty. And that's what I'm feeling like. So with this masculine, everything else that comes out is very feminine, but you've got this masculine energy here supporting. So in the ethers, maybe if you're lucky in your physical experience, your material experience, but it's like the masculine energy is showing up here so that you can soften more as this new life begins, the tender new flowers, and the crocuses don't usually come up here through the snow. They'll come up and then it snows again. So you see them above the snow. And yet they're hardy. They're hardy because they keep trusting what the heart knows. Grounded, stability, nobility, integrity, abundance, healing. Like this is the crowning. I just heard the crowning, and then the butterfly flies free, the transformation, coming home to be the peace, coming home at ease in your power, the movement. So the butterfly is representing the movement. I can't wait for the masculine to lead. I feel the counterpart in my energetics. And I am so, because that was the one thing Frank, God bless him, did so beautifully in my life. He helped to ground the feminine within me. He honored the feminine. He saw it all. He was smitten with the whole thing and really supported me to go out there and be soft and do the nurturing in the world while he took the lead and, sometimes had to, like, the authority. And us women who have had to, you can go back to the beginning of the message. We talked a bit about the Lion's Gate. It's more of an energetic portal. You're the portal. The full moon is tonight. And the full moon is about releasing and letting go. So it's a full moon in Aquarius tonight. But like when we experience, this is what I say, when we experience a true divine masculine, no, that's okay. When we experience a true divine masculine in the midst, he is in his essence an authority. He is powerful. He takes his role of leadership seriously. And so, unfortunately, a lot of us women, due to the feminist movement and everything else that's gone on since then, have really had to play both sides. And we're at this time where we're being told not to play both sides, to soften and settle into our essence. So, and as we do that, it supports the rise of the divine masculine, the authority, the leadership role. And that doesn't mean we can't have, hey, Tristan, Luna, Gina says hi. Doesn't mean we can't have the feminine in her essence leading in the ways that she does, and the masculine in his essence leading in the ways that he do. We all bring different things to the table. Women, let's get over it. We can't do everything men can do, and nor should we want to. Men can't do everything we can do, nor should they want to. Right? That's what it's all about. And so I feel like this is a tremendous transformation. And I feel like, hey, Kat, how's it going, sis? It feels like by the time we get to country, this remainder of Leo season, you are going to continue to soften because that is what is required right now. And you are going to take some time, and maybe Virgo season, you're going to take the time to settle into your femininity, to settle into the essence of the divine feminine that is awakening and rising in you at this time. It feels like August season is a big season to support your, I heard stability, and yet in order to support, I heard stability. No, I heard thrive. Stability supports your ability to thrive. So clarifying, getting grounded, resting, listening to the inner guidance. It sounds like you're doing good. You're doing great, actually. Yeah. Many of us women are. And it's, you know what? It's beautiful to be a woman. It's beautiful to move through the world as the essence of the divine feminine, restoring righteousness to our role in this lifetime. You're doing great, country. You're doing great. Keep going. You are the gateway to all of it. Don't quit. They saying that butterfly, wherever that look, I looked at the bottom card. The purity of heart is what it's all about. And because we are in our feminine essence does not mean we're weak. To be a lady, to be a woman who's the embodiment of the divine feminine is not weak. It's a sign of great strength. Quite honestly, I think the world needs more women to act like women and more men to step up and act like men. Quite honestly, that's my opinion. Where have all the women gone? No, not the men dressing up like women. Natural born women with a womb in their body. Don't. Crying's good. Let it out. I had to go looking for. I was sat outside yesterday. I was like literally crying outside in my zero gravity chair. And then I'm like, what am I doing? That was last night. Because after I came home last night, after my visit with the family and stuff, I went outside and put that song on again, listened to it another few times, and sitting in the chair. I had to come in the house and get like napkins, like not napkins, Kleenex. Blow my nose. It's good. So my sun is Virgo, my moon is Leo, and my rising is Cancer. And Chiron's in Aries when I was born. Ta-da! Yeah. What's your take on that, Sarah? What do you think about that? Give me some insight into me, please. What song? What do you mean, what song? I don't know, Gina. There's always a song. Oh, no, the song. The very first pin, it's in the comments here, my comment. Listen to it 3 times. You got to dance. We're moving our bodies because our bodies want to move, to shift things, to get things moving, to clear up space. And our mind wants to be at rest, wants to be at ease. And so can we move our bodies as we bring our minds into stillness? Yeah. Very healing. Very healing. It's been a lifetime of healing. I'm going to be 55 this month. And yeah, I'm switching to thrive, switching to glide. I had a great day. Welcome, Lizette. If you'd like me to pull a card for you, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and let me know in the comments here. So we're getting you... no, we've already done that, Country Lane. I just want to sit in your energy. So I trust that resonates and makes sense. Thank you so much for letting me connect with you again. Country Love. Country Lane, I called you. Country Lane. Country Love. Thank you so much for your help here tonight, like making the list for me. Thank you. I really appreciate your time and energy and your continued love and support that you pour into me. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Now I got to go back to that list. Oh, Sam. No, I know who's next. Sam is next. Sam. Welcome to Samantha. Maybe I should just call you Samantha. I'm short forming it here. Sam, Samantha, Colleen, Rena, Witness 22, Sarah, Gina, Kat, Lizette. You all wanted cards? Just let me know. Say yes. Okay, Sam, look at you. Oh my God. There's another one that wants to come out. Holy cow. Sam. Okay, girlfriend. hand. Just, you got to get off me. You're making me hot. Okay. So, Sam, the very first card that came out for you is so beautiful. It's the blossoming card, the flower moon, very Empress energy, very divine feminine energy, very healing. And so the first message I'm hearing with this card, Sam, is it's safe for you to be you. It's safe for you to show up in the world as you are, singing the song of your own beautiful heart. There's such a gentleness about your energy, Samantha. And it's really about, so you got the 33, which is like, for me, it's the path of forgiveness. It's the light of, it's the path of the Christ light, feminine and masculine. And what I'm really feeling for you, Samantha, is like, what is it that you want with your life? And have you set yourself up on a path? It feels like you have, or you're aligning yourself to your path of your greatest and highest good, which is being an expression of the divine. And then you got this card because they asked me to take another one. Have faith in your dreams. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you can achieve your imaginings, your wishes, your dreams, the things you envision for your life? Do you have faith that you can achieve those things? Because it's pretty clear that you can, sitting in Empress energy. You know what they just showed me? Okay, so you see the Empress here playing the violin? They just showed me the world's smallest violin. Are you sitting in a space where you may be feeling sorry for yourself? Like a little pity party? Feeling like you're waiting for someone else to make a choice for you in your life? Because if you are, snap out of it. Because only you can make the choices for you in your life. And that's what it's about. It's about showing up for ourselves and having so much faith in the fact that we're guided by spirit, that God, creator, source, whatever you want to call it, kids, children, don't call ourselves kids. Kids are baby goats. We're children of light, children of God, children of Mother Earth. It's time for each of us, as the mustard seed of faith growing in this life, to do the very next thing put in front of us to do. And as we show up for ourselves in life, you know what? Spirit starts putting people on our path, situations, opportunities. We get number signs 333, 1111, 1010, 111. Everything's a sign. The magical little butterfly flits by. Oh my God, it's another sign. The leaf falls and lands on our head. Oh my God, it's another sign. A bird poops on us. It could be a sign. So beyond the mind, Samantha, your heart beats. Is any of this making sense to you? Beyond your mind, the heart beats. 1111 is a wake-up call. Take action. You are the gateway. 1111, soulmate, twin flame energy. We're always the gateway. We are the gateway. Don't put all your faith in a date. A date is a date, but the dates that are every month has a date that has a potent energy to it, a potent energetic to it. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88. Ooh, it's the Lion's Gate. 99, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Every month has a date. And these dates are simply opportunities for us to make breakthroughs, to make break frees. Sometimes we get all caught up in the commercialism of being spiritual or being divine when it's just simply about us polishing our own blessed shine. And don't put too much power in anything external to you, the heart that beats in you. Herein resides divine truth. We lost Sarah. Sarah, where are you? You were all here in the comments. Where'd you go, girl? This is for Samantha, right? Samantha. Look, again. Samantha, you have some choices to make. What I'm just hearing, it's kind of like, Samantha, what I'm hearing is you have choices to make. You can sit around and deliberate and wait for something. Maybe she left. Maybe Samantha left because I told her I wasn't going to answer that question about the men at work. Anyways, I'll finish the message. Hey, welcome, Stacy. Welcome. I'm pulling cards and doing intuitive messages for anyone who is a subscriber to the channel here during the live. So Samantha, if you're still here, the message is it's time for you to take up, put that little guitar, little violin down, the small violin, and cast it aside. Step into your power, girl, and claim your divine birthright. Clover, red clover is very good for heart energy, blood. But I'm feeling this is about personal power for Samantha. And Samantha awakening to her own power, taking her power back. No boy's going to make your life better until you can do it yourself, girl. And with that, I'm going to wrap that message up because I don't even think she's here anymore. So if you're here, Samantha, thanks for letting me tune in and connect. Colleen, you're next. Colleen, Rena. I'm just going to write that down because I lose the Rena. Sheesh. Rena, 222. Sarah. Gina. Kat. Lizette. Kat. Sarah, Gina. Kat. Lizette. Gosh. And all right. So Colleen, how's it going, sis? I mentioned you. How's it going? Are you settling into the new home space? Lizette, I got you on here. Rena, 222. Witness 222. Sarah, Gina, Kat, Lizette. So, all right. Colleen. How are you settling into the new place, Colleen? One box at a time, sis. One box at a time. All right. So let's get a couple cards for Colette. Happy full moon, everyone. It's the Aquarius full moon. What are you being called to let go of and release through you? Maybe you just need to listen to that tune. That's the very first comment in this live. Listen to it 3 times. Dance it out. Close your eyes and see what comes on the other side. I hope you receive a release like I did, which is transformative and healing right to the depths of you. Okay, so look at this, Colleen, and they're saying bottom card. So have faith in your dreams. You got the same one as Samantha. And surrender to the divine. Full moon. So Colleen, you know what, sis? You're so good at that. Honestly, with everything that you've recently been through and your ability to continue to show up. And look at you. You had such faith. And so I feel like this message is just saying to continue to nurture that seed of faith. You are doing great. And you are the living embodiment of the feminine essence in her power, is what I heard. You harness I'm hearing you harness your stability hour to hour. And you are learning more as you go along, especially in light of recent situations, which had you feeling pretty, I'm hearing the word forlorn. To get to this space, you had such faith through that process, Colleen. It was inspiring. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a new, I was saying earlier, this is a new clear quartz that's been added to my arsenal in my moon water. We've got a clear quartz Merkaba, and then over here in this water, pulling out all the big guns, everyone. Get your crystals and water out there. And in this one, I have some carnelian and shungite, and there's another one with rose quartz out there. Get your crystals outside tonight if you can. Make some moon water, infuse the water, let it have a moon bath, and drink it tomorrow or whenever. Yeah, but I mean, I've got a lot going on here on my neck, but yeah, this wanted to be added to it today, the clear quartz, and it's on with everything else on there is peridot, which is my birthstone, and peridot, and then the labradorite. So, Colleen, you're very welcome, Colleen. You are an inspiration. Look, this card keeps coming up. And so there is a call here for the feminine to let it go. Let your sadness flow. Let the tears flow. Please, everyone, I cannot stress it enough. Go listen to the song, the chant that I shared. It's a Native American chant. It's for happiness and prosperity. Allow the rhythm, the music to move you. Listen to it 3 times, and there's a great gift for you on the other side of it. Just do it. Because we've been holding on. The release that I experienced yesterday was unexpected. And it's not pinned. It's the first comment. Let's see. Can I pin it? Let me see. It's the very first comment. Can I pin these things? How do I do that? Let's see. Pin message. Okay, I'm pinning it right now. Just a sec. Pin. Okay, it's pinned. Now it's pinned. Okay, there. It's pinned. The song is pinned. Everyone can go and dance it out. Get moving. Get the body moving. That's what the body, what does it say? The body thrives with movement and the mind craves or thrives with stillness. So can we move ourselves to the point? Can we move our body to the point of stillness? Can we move not our body, we're moving our bodies, can we move our bodies to the point where it brings our mind to stillness? Yes, we can. We can. And so, Colleen, it feels like this time in your new place, you're just being called to rest. Rest, recuperate, rejuvenate. Yes, rejuvenate. Blowing like jasmine in my mind. What's that? Summer breeze. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Blowing like I used to think it was blowing like the shackles in my mind. That's the Virgo in me. It's blowing like the jasmine through my mind, which is better than shackles now, isn't it? So I just heard when I looked at this, make a wish, Colleen. Make a wish. It's almost like what I'm feeling is a celebration energy. Celebrate this is what I heard. Celebrate this. Make a wish and celebrate this. Yes, you have, Colleen. That's evident. And that's where they're saying celebrate. And now it's time to start seeding new wishes. And yes, rest. And it feels like rest right through Virgo season. Virgo's the feminine. I just see the Virgo as the empress, just like laying on moss. Oh, sorry. Is that me that I'm seeing laying on some moss? Yes, I'd like to. Anyways, Colleen, thank you so much for allowing me to connect. I trust that something there resonated with you. And thank you for continuing to show up, pour into my cup. And love me as you do. I'm so grateful for your presence in my life. Truly, eternally grateful. So, Rena, did you know one of my best friends growing up and all through high school and stuff was Rena? Her name was Rena. We don't speak anymore. She was a friend for a very, very long time. Yeah, Shungite. Look what I got myself today. Any guesses? Any guesses? Those who know me will know what it is. My dirty little feet. You don't want to see my dirty feet. But yeah, I got that today. I'm so happy. Only trouble is when I work, I have to wear safety shoes, safety boots. Um, no, it wasn't. No, it started with a D, her last name. Um, yeah. So yeah, I only problem is I can't wear these at work. Like I can't wear this as work because I have to wear safety shoes or boots, and it doesn't feel comfy. So, but I'm really happy to have it back. Really happy to have this back. Anyone have any guesses what this is on my ankle or my right ankle? Okay. All right, so we're on to Rena. Rena, let's see. How's the girls? How are the little maidens in the household? How's it going? We're not going to take that because it fell out. I will show it for you, though. Discernment, 10. In my bra, I don't wear a bra. So I used to, when I taught fitness, I would wear a sports bra, and sometimes I'll put a sports bra on. But when I'm at home, man, no. Freedom. Who said we had to wear bras anyways? Yes, it's hematite. It's hematite, everyone. And I received that guidance about 30 years ago that in order to help me get grounded. So if any of you are feeling, yeah, I will tell you a funny story about having crystals in my sports bra, though, teaching a fitness class one time. We were doing squats and we're like on the third squat. I'm at the front. Okay, let's go. And like the third squat, like 4 crystals flew out because the bra was a little loose. Underneath the sports bra, I needed a new one, obviously. And the crystals came flying out. They're like, Lisa, what was that? Looked like I pooped out crystals or something. But no, they came flying out of my. I'm like, oh, sorry, that's like my crystals. It was hilarious. But yeah, I try not to wear them if I can get away with it. If it looks decent, I'll go out of the house without it. But sometimes, the older you get, ladies, sometimes it doesn't look so decent. But for the most part, I think I look pretty decent without a bra. Yeah, it was hilarious. They could all see my face because, in fitness, like studios, there's the mirrors at the front. So I'm up there leading the class and I'm like, come on, whatever, encouraging them. And then these friggin', I think it was like rose quartz and moonstone and some shungite came flying out of my bra. So yeah. Anyways, Rena, we're getting back to you, but I'm going to keep this card for you, Rena, because it doesn't want to go back in. Look at that. That's really beautiful. So the first message, Rena. Yeah, I at one time I taught 26 classes a week for a local city here, and yeah, and only one of those was a yoga class. So most of it was like body pump, cycle fit, blah 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 blah, hardcore stuff. And my preference at the end of my teaching time was yoga, but I didn't have enough. I didn't. I'd like to teach yoga again, yoga and meditation, any type of body. I'd like to just teach people to come out and dance. Let's dance. Let's do some tribal dance. But Rena, your 2 cards here are discernment. And I feel like it's important as we come to the tail end of the Gregorian 2025. I feel that it's really important for you to continue. What was that? Did you see that? What was that? Was there something on this card? So Rena, I feel that it's important as we approach the end of the Gregorian 2025 that you keep your boundaries secure and work with your discernment. Does it feel right? Is it elevating? Okay. Is it elevating me or is it draining me? Um, I'm hearing one foot in the spiritual, one foot in the third dimensional. So the balance, meditation. I just heard the word transparency. And the 10 is the wheel of destiny, right? The wheel of fortune energy. And it's also the combination for me. Other readers, I do it my way. If you're looking, I just, this is all intuitive. It's all been spirit guided, this whole journey for me. So I just going to trust that. Nice. Is that the day of the new moon, the 23rd of August? Rena, sis, good for you. Oh my goodness, that's so amazing. I'm so excited and I'm so proud of you, Rena. Well done for stepping outside of your comfort zone. Well done. Awesome. And on the new moon, it doesn't get any better than that. Um, wow. Yeah, I believe it is. It's the 22nd or 23rd is the new moon. So you're well within that energy. And the 23rd, I believe, is like the birth of Virgo season, 22nd, 23rd. And then look, attraction. 44. I think and that's the angelic realms, Rena, working with the angelic realms, as well as stepping onto your path of mastery, because we don't normally reduce master numbers, but if we did here, what would you get? An 8. The self, the physical self, the eternal self, the eternal soul. Good night, country love. Thank you again, sis, for showing up and all your help here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for pouring into my cup. I'm so grateful. We'll see you again soon. Rena, this is also about working with the angelic realms, and it feels like you've made some big strides since we last connected here on the live, because you're actually doing it. You're going out there and doing the sound bath. Sis, I'm so excited for you. And I just heard like wishing upon a star, discernment, trust your heart more, trusting your heart more, allowing your heart to be the guide. And I'm not sure if the full moon in Pisces, which will be in September, I know it's an eclipse, but is it a super full moon eclipse? Because that's what we had in August. In August. Oh my gosh, we're in authentic August right now. But that's what we had back in March. The Virgo full moon was a super full moon eclipse. So something about the next full moon, Rena. And as you go out into the world, doing you, bringing your gifts to the world, yes, practice your discernment. Trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, trust it. If something feels right, trust it and take action accordingly. Tristan wants to come up again. Oh, these pets of mine, it's like someone said to me, why are your animals so like, why do you have they're so needy? And I'm like, did I create that? Babying them all? We are the co-creator in our reality, right? So, okay, Rena, let's get you a Magic of Flowers card. You are supported, sis. You're more than look at this, grounded. The simple bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Yes, this is Tristan. He's old. Tristan's about 15 now. This cat has had so many near misses. He's got the wise old eyes. Look at him. Yeah. What did I just hear? Oh boy. Rena, I just heard you're fiercely independent. Yeah. He's like an angel. This cat honestly has had 9 lives. Yeah, I know. My son's away again working, so he's yeah, he looks at me. He's something else. He's really something else, and he's shedding like crazy. Anyways, Rena, what I heard is you are fiercely independent, and now it is time through discernment to allow yourself to fiercely, courageously, and boldly be seen in the world from this space of groundedness, from the fact that you're spirit guided and driven. Trust the purity of your heart as you continue to elevate. You're not late and you're doing great. That is the message for you. So, Rena, I cannot wait to witness your coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I'm gonna let it show. I'm no Diana Ross, but gosh, I'll give it a good schoolgirl try. Right? Play that song, sing and dance, and have a good time. Because we're here for a good time, not a long time. And all my Canadian friends or family here should know. Who sang that song? You're all such good troopers. Keep going. It's Trooper. Anyways, I'm getting a little squirrely. So, Rena, thank you. I'm coming out. Yeah, do it. Do it. Or, we got to move more. More music. I saw a cowbell today. But they wanted $75 for this cowbell. Is that how much cowbells are? I know, I'm practicing. Thank you. La 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 la. Now I just need a pitch pipe. Ooh, I love those in school. When the pitch pipe and the teacher would go, ooh, and we'd all go, ah. Someone told me I should go join a church choir. I don't think it's happening. I'll just come here and sing for all of you. Yeah, I've got some curry chicken and rice and peas. Thank you, Rena. Thank you for, thank you, Rena. You have been such an encouragement and a support for me to keep showing up here. You're the one that encouraged the more regular lives. I'm so grateful for your loving presence in my life. And thank you so much for continuing to pour in my cup. And thank you for allowing me to pour into yours. I am so excited for you, Rena, and I'm super proud of you. Knocking down, blowing through obstacles. Look at you. You can do it. Yes, you can. Ah, yeah, I'll come sing. I'm coming out. Did I tell you guys someone said they saw me driving to work the other day and I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, I said, why didn't you say something? She goes, Lisa, you were living your best life in your car. It's like the music was cranked and I was dancing. I always have dance parties in my car, unless some days it's either a full-on dance party or it's silence. I usually need a dance party to set the mood. Some days, though, it's a heavier energy and it is a quiet ride. So, yeah, I'm a quiet riot. All right, Witness 222. Let's get some cards for you. Witness, is there a choice that you're being asked to make in your life? Because I'm hearing the message, don't delay making the choice that is best for you. Don't delay making the choice that is best for you. So there's either you've got some choice on the table or you will soon. There is going to be a choice that it's like you're going to be presented with this choice, and I just keep hearing, make the choice that is best for you. Make the choice that's best for you. So let's see what comes through the cards. Awesome. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon. So, awesome. You were born on a blue moon. Look at you, you rare treasure. Wow, I hope you have some sapphire in your crystal collection. A piece of jewelry that just popped in for some reason. Sapphire. You need a sapphire, sis. You need a sapphire. A ring, a bracelet. You know what I'm just hearing? It's so strange. So, something for you, witness, with respect to blue sapphire. What did they just give me? And now it's blue sapphire is going to connect you to the unique gifts. It's almost like they're going to help you bring your gifts online. Blue sapphire. Okay. All right. You got to get it on, girl, because like that's rare for me. Not rare to see crystals, but like blue sapphire. I've never got that message that you need sapphire. So that's an important tool for you in your toolbox, the sapphire energy, as you make the changes you're being called to make. When it comes to all these different ideas that you have for, I'm hearing passive streams of income. Focus on one first, follow it through, take up the next one, follow it through, and the next one. And yes, we can have a couple different projects going on at the same time. Yet it's really important because many of us have so many good ideas. And this is why the feminine needs the masculine grounding energy, the masculine leadership, the authority to help us get grounded. Because Frank used to say to me, oh my gosh, woman, you flit around here, there, and everywhere. You're like a butterfly. You just go, oh, there's a shiny thing over here. Oh, there's something over here. Oh my God, look at this, And so we can be very whimsical, as we should be, right? It's great to be that. And yet, it's really important that we get grounded as well and stick to our vision. Focus on what it is we would like to see come to life. Yeah, I mean, do you know how many started projects I have around here? Lots. And what happens when we have all these we have all these started projects and we don't complete them? It can become overwhelming because here's a deck of cards, here's a partial book, oh, there's a partial book, oh, there's a this, there's a that. It can become overwhelming. And then what happens? We're just like, oh, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. So one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Blue sapphire is going to support your ability to shine, is what I heard. Blue moon. So we know obviously Witness 222 knows what a blue moon is. How about the rest of you? A blue moon is simply 2 full moons. It's the second of 2 full moons in the same calendar month. So months like August and December, months that have, a full moon on the first of the month are going to have a full moon on the 30th of the month as well. Hey, whoa, calm down, Witness 222. Slow your roll. One project at a time. Otherwise, it's going to clutter your mind. Okay, let me go. I got to crawl under my desk now. Okay, crawling under my desk. Here I go. Ah! Oh my God. Peekaboo. Oh gosh. Okay. We're going to start that again because this is like half the deck of cards. So we're not going to look at those. So let's see. Ah, good job, Rena. He's gone now. He'll if he comes back, I'll show him again. I have a dog, 2 dogs in here as well. They're not in this room. One's probably laying on my bed. He better not have pulled my comforters down. And the other one, I heard her prancing around not long ago. Lou? So, okay. It's very safe, Rena. You'll know. Trust what you know. This is how our intuition grows. This is how we grow up. Okay, look at this. Another song's coming in. I saw a sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw a sign. Here it is. Morning Glory. It's like another song came up. Gina will know. Gina and I have done this many times together. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. So this feels like getting up every day and being grateful for the opportunity to co-create with the divine. Being grateful for the opportunity to complete a task. Being grateful for an opportunity to bring your imagination, your intuition, your gifts to life. Because you are going through a massive transformation. And I feel like, I don't know if they have any Bach flower remedies that are morning glory. I don't know a lot about the Bach flower remedies. We are going to see what the book says. I'm hearing what was once a road paved with heartache, regret, neglect, lack of faith has now been transformed by your willingness to show up for yourself, your willingness to do the inner work. Most people give up. Your willingness to keep going. Look at this. It's like your creations, your gifts are the pot of gold at the end of the freaking rainbow. And you're the rainbow, you're the pot of gold. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. So I just feel, because I've been so singy in your message, that you're meant to have more play and more fun. Follow your dreams. Girl, you were born on a blue moon. Rare and unexpected gifts are born through you, is what I just heard. So, thank you for letting me connect with your magical energy tonight. Thank you. Oh, you know what they're saying? Sorry, if anyone's new, sometimes I'm not this squirrely. What I'm hearing, what they just showed me is Dorothy clicking her heels on those red slippers, those red shoes. The power's always been inside of you, my little pretty. You're the power. You're it. Blue sapphire supports your rise into your divine birthright, is what I just heard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I hit something on the head, not myself. Yeah. Yes. Squirrely. Oh, look, Lisa's squirrel. Oh, like when I was a little girl. Oh my gosh, a butterfly. And I'd go chasing the butterfly. Or, oh my God, a dragonfly or a damselfly. I'd go running off after it. Barefoot, of course. Probably dancing. Okay, so witness 2-2. Thank you. Sarah, are you still here? Sarah, Fleetwood Mac. What a great wood song. What a good song. Yeah, okay, Sarah, you're up. Welcome to the family. Which song? Oh, follow the yellow brick road. Hi-ho. Oh, now I'm going to hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. We work all day. We have no play. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Anyone know what that is? Who that song? Yeah, that movie. There's a whole story about the Wizard of Oz movie. I should come here and read it to you one night about what it all actually means. Is that the Seven Dwarfs? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so Sarah. Storms are brewing in your eyes. Sarah. That's not the Fleetwood Mac, Sarah. So that's another song. Something about that song. Maybe go listen to that song with the lyrics. Sarah, who sang that song? Yeah, so what I'm feeling with this is you are resisting letting go of something that you know that you're being asked to let go of. They're asking me to take the bottom card as well, so I will. So you got resistance and release. So the message is clear, Sarah. The message is clear. Whatever it is you are resisting, it's like holding on to a hot coal and going, oh my gosh, it's so painful. And what do you have to do? Let it go. And the pain becomes less intense, right? So that's the message here. What is it that you're holding on to too tightly? It's time to let it go. And you already know what it is, Sarah, that you're being asked to let go of. So I can't do it for you. Nobody else can. But as you let this go, so this is a number 25, which comes to a 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. Chariot energy. For me, 7, highly spiritual number, our physical body. The 7, let's just say, main gateways along the spine: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. You are being asked to focus on the inner journey. Focus. There's no guide, there's no knight in shining armor or anything like that coming by with a carriage and a chariot to drive you off into the sunset. None of that's going to happen. Because the truth is, you're the chariot. And so I know, I want that too. Like I don't even want him to bring a carriage. I just want him to come and swoop me up and throw me over the horse or his shoulder and take me off to the mossy fields, right? I mean, a girl can hope, right? So we're allowed to have our little daydreams and fantasies too. It doesn't mean that we stop living and have the expectation that life is going to show up as we fantasize, because it's usually not going to. And sometimes it may show up better, right? Because God is guiding the process. And so this is a perfect time to receive this message, Sarah, because we're working under the energy of this full moon in Aquarius. Full moon, illumination of what we need to let go of, releasing, so that we can come and show up in the world as our beautiful heart, as your beautiful heart. Show up in the world as yourself. 9 is about wrapping up a cycle. And it feels like this holding on cycle has been going on too long. It's not really bringing anything, it's not enhancing your life in any way. It's actually holding you back from, I heard, holding you back from more play. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. There's actions with that, but I won't jump up because I told you I'm not decent here, right? Rise and shine. So it does feel like there's a message for you, Sarah, to support your journey, is to honor the rhythms and cycles of your daily life. And so maybe it means getting up a little bit. I don't know your situation, but if you have like a 9 to 5 job, getting up a little bit earlier and starting your day with you and your higher self, you and God. And it could just be breathing. It could be over your cup of coffee. It could be sitting outside. It could be while you're still in bed before your feet hit the ground. Making that conscious contact with your higher self, with source, and asking for guidance and direction throughout your day. And may you have the strength and courage to do the will. No. Because remember, for every coffee, you got to drink double the amount of water, sis. Coffee dehydrates us, honestly. But if you like your first coffee of the day, and then at night, spending some time in reflection and giving gratitude for expressing thanks for the day. And, it's like it's your path and you're being asked to do life your way so that you may move through the discomfort of the transformation. Transformation's not fun. Change is not fun, right? We like whatever, slow. I'm going to do this because we know what to expect. But change is where the gifts come in. If we stay the same, if everything stayed the same, it would be kind of boring, right? This is about moving forward and being the seed of change. You're the gateway. You are the abundant gateway, is what I just heard. And you are the flower of life coming. You are the flower of light coming to life. Oh, and what I'm seeing here, I just saw a key when I turned it sideways or like that. I saw a key. So it's like if you're looking external for a key to open you up, this message is coming back around to let you know you are the key that opens up from inside. And you have everything you need when you align yourself with the divine that wants to guide your life to your greater purpose, to greater heights. It's us humans that keep ourselves small. Yeah. So that's what I'm hearing for you, Sarah. I trust that something there resonated with you and makes sense. And thanks for showing up here tonight. Welcome to the family, sis. I hope we see you back here. And, please do peruse the channel. There's tons of content here, especially our spiritual toolbox playlist. That's a good one. And there's like grounding in an urban setting, our spiritual toolbox. We talk about the angels in that. I think there's 12 or 13 videos in that playlist. You know what I add to my coffee? I don't do lemon. I add baking soda to my coffee because it makes the coffee alkaline as opposed to acidic. Coffee's very acidic. And dis-ease, especially the one that starts with a C, thrives in acidic environments. So it's really important for us to get our body alkaline. So dark leafy greens. Sometimes I'll put a teaspoon of baking soda in my water and just drink that. I find when I drink lemon water, I'm going to try the lemon juice in my coffee and see if it helps me with the dehydration. But I find like if I'm just drinking lemon water, I find that's not very, it doesn't quench my thirst much, but it's good for our body. Okay. Yeah. All night. So 24 hours before I drink it. So in the sun and moon. Yeah. So if you drink 2 cups, like 2 mugs of coffee today, in order to counter the effects of the 2 cups you drank, you have to drink 4 of water just to get you back to level. And then all of us should be drinking half of our body weight in ounces of water per day. That's pre-exercise. Yeah. I should put it in the grounds, actually. I should put it in the grounds because I put it in my cup. I told my girlfriend that, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I did the baking soda thing, and my coffee was fizzing." I'm like, "How much baking soda did you put in?" Her name's Lisa as well. I'm like, "How much baking soda did you put in, Lisa?" And she's like, "I don't know, like maybe a teaspoon." I'm like, "No, you don't need that much. Just I usually put on the tip of my teaspoon for each cup, so my coffee doesn't really fizz. Sometimes it does, but." You don't really taste it. And if you do, it's like, it's good for us, right? You're very welcome, Sarah. I'm full of, useful and perhaps a little useless information sometimes too, but I'm full of it. I've got all kinds of stuff. Come back next week for more. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, Sarah, I trust that something there resonated with you. And again, thank you so much for showing up here tonight. Welcome to the family. Oh my gosh, I was at my sister's last night and I felt like a coffee. So they have one of those coffee Keurig or whatever. Anyways, um, I saw her putting coffee in it. You're very welcome. I'm glad it resonated. I saw her putting the coffee in and it was like Folgers or something. So it was Folgers, and I was drinking the coffee. It was not good. Leanne, if you're here watching, I apologize. I already told her last night, anyways, because she asked me, "How's the coffee?" And I'm like, "Actually," and I had already said to someone else, "Oh my God, this coffee's terrible. It's like really bad. It wasn't worth it." I drank it. I didn't want to be whatever. I wanted the coffee. So I drank it. But, it's like Folgers, yuck. My grandmother used to like Taster's Choice, instant coffee. Oh. And then Frank used to like Maxwell House. Ugh. My coffee is like it's Kicking Horse is the brand, and the it's Three Sisters is the one I like. And Kicking Horse is a fun, if you're Canadian, it's in Canada. I'm not sure if it's in the States, but they have funny names for their coffee. Like they'll have Kick Ass, Jackass, Horse Powered, Grizzly Bear, and then I like the Three Sisters one. So I grew up on Nescafe. Yeah, my grandmother always used to have Taster's Choice, Nescafe or Taster's Choice. And then I didn't drink coffee until I was in my mid-20s. When I gave up alcohol, I started drinking coffee. And for a while, I was drinking the coffee like I drank the alcohol and wondered why I was so shaky and on edge all the time. My mom's like, "How much coffee are you drinking, Lisa?" I'm like, "I don't know, 8, 9 cups a day." And she's like, "That could be your problem." Because I was like, I was more less shaky when I was drunk. Yeah, they're funny names. So, okay, Miss Gina, Cool Costa. Night, Colleen. Thanks for showing up, sis. All right, Gina. Let me put my leg down. I just read that comment. I put a lot of sugar and I just said, "Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way." So here's your spoonful of sugar, Gina. You're being asked to release and let go of negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, and I'm hearing do it before Scorpio, and do it before Scorpio sees it. It's time to release negativity before it smacks you in the arse, is what I just heard. Bite you in the butt. What is it that you are not letting go of? And, oh, you know what they just showed me, told me? Negative self-talk. What is it you continually say about yourself, Gina? Do your words, your thoughts elevate yourself? Can you move and dance to bring stillness to the mental chatter? The body wants to move. The body wants to move. And the mind wants to relax. Dance, move until it's like I'm they're showing me like calm waters, like glass water that looks like glass early in the morning out on the lake. Calm waters. There's something about the mind working overtime, and I'm hearing like the unwillingness to let go of what hurt you. And any unwillingness to let go of what hurt you, you know what? It's going to keep hurting us. And look at this. But you are, oh, you're here for so much more. And the sun is shining in this crazy city, right? We're here for a good, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that was a masculine. Look at that warrior. Look at that warrior. But I really thought it was a woman without a top on. So what I'm feeling, Gina, is follow the sunshine. Follow your very own light. Go look in the friggin' mirror, girl. Go look in the flippin' mirror. Start singing your soul song again, sis. That's what I just heard. Sing your friggin' soul song. Sing yourself home, out of pain, out of discomfort. Yes. Gina and I took us on a road trip last weekend, and I took us out of the way, but it was really a dance party in the car. And we happily passed the Sunflower Field Festival. The field was ripe with sunflowers. Gina, singing, dancing, sunflowers. You need them in your house, girl, or one of those pictures you took. Print it off, look at it, make it your back, the wallpaper or whatever they call it on the phone and stuff like that. Sunflower. What do sunflowers do? Follow the sun. Oh, we are the sun. Follow your joy, Gina. Follow your joy. You are such good medicine, sis. You have there's such depth and wisdom, natural gifts that are yours. Remember this. It's time to get on with it. Snap out of it. Go in the direction of your joy. Let it go. Let it go. Let it free your body. Let it move your soul. Let it go. Oh no. What's that? Who sang that? Is that another Canadian band? Anyways, a lot of music coming in tonight. A lot of music. Gina, I trust those messages resonated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sugar also feeds that nasty disease that starts with the C word. So we got to take charge of our health, because There's no external authority that's going to do that. You're so welcome, Gina. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. Right? Sing it with me. I hope you guys sing along at home. Come on. Sing along. Oh, that song just came in. Sing, sing a song. Sing it loud. Sing it strong. Something like that. Sing a song. Okay. Kat, you're up next. Gina, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba, dun, 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 dun. Kat, look at this, sis. Fruition. Trusting your intuition is bringing your dreams to fruition. This is a number 37, which comes to a 10. Wheel of Destiny. Are you ready to move forward on the path that has always been destined for you? It is ripe with growth. This feels, I'm feeling this energy in and around late September, October, that there's going to be a whole new world blooming for you as a result of you showing up. Oh, look at that. That's the harvest moon. What did I say? October, November, September, October is what I said. September, October. The harvest moon is in September. It's the Pisces full moon. So keep going. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever the seeds are that you're sowing, you are soon going to see the fruits of your labor, is what I just heard. The results of your hard work and your effort, your dedication. Keep going. Lizette, you're next, but if you're looking for me to answer some of the questions that I've seen you put, that's kind of not how I operate. I'm just offer intuitive guidance to support your healing. I'm a healer for the healers. I'm here to support the inner journey, the healing journey. And so we'll tune into your energy. If you want me to just tune into what I feel without specific questions, that's great. Yeah, I'm not one of those readers. I don't even for clients, I don't really do question readings because it's about our personal journey. And when we ask questions, it's often about things outside of ourselves that we have no control over, like other people. So it would be lacking in integrity. And my conscience wouldn't allow me to do readings like that because no, you're not bad. You're not bad at all. I just want to explain because, there are many, many people out there that'll do that. Maybe for likes, for subscribes. I kind of try to keep it real around here because that's what we're here for. We're here to get more real, and we're here to honor our sacred deals, which begin with our healing journey. Well, I guess it begins with our trauma journey and then on to the healing journey when we're ready to step into our power. So, Kat, this feels like a very, I like this energy for you. Lilac, High Priestess vibe is immediately what I'm feeling with that. High Priestess, continue to trust your intuition. Lilacs. So lilacs I love lilacs. I used to, when I was a little girl, and even still as an adult, I pull and the sweetness on the end of the lilac. This is so important that you trust your intuition is what I'm hearing, because you are receiving, I just heard sacred vision. Sacred vision that supports your sacred mission that you came to land upon is what I just heard, to land upon the path of wish fulfillment. So the more that you can trust yourself, the more that you can show up for yourself, perhaps, you know, working with lilac, the scent, like an oil, the fragrance. There could just be something there with the lilac that's nostalgic to you. Um, you know, lilacs used to be pretty plentiful around here when I was young. And I'm also hearing wishing upon a star. Wishing upon a star. Do you have faith in the dreams of your heart? Do you have faith that the dreams that you have had for a lifetime, your imagination, your visions of yourself, do you have faith that they were meant to be? That they could come into your experience in this lifetime? And the answer is you ought to, because they are meant to come to you in this lifetime. Dreams are meant to come true, even wishes too. God wants this for you. God, creator, source, whatever you call that, that energy from which we all originate. And we're all presently tethered to an unconditionally loving source. I don't care what you call it. Uh, Religions tend to have multiple different names for it. Let's keep it simple: God, creator, source. And that was what 30 years ago, how I was guided to write it. And then over the years, it did change a little bit, but they have me back to God, creator, source. And the only way it changed, it was mother, father, God. Okay. So, because the mother is there at the beginning of all life, right? Come, Lou. Are you coming to say hi to everybody? Come. Luna, come. Come here. Luna, come here. Good girl. Come here. Let's come say hi to everyone. This is Luna. She goes crazy when Gina comes to visit. Night, night, Gina. This is Luna. She's 12. Oh, baby. She's a mama's girl. Doesn't she look like an Ewok? Doesn't she look like a little Ewok? Look at her. She looks like a little Ewok. Or, as I like to say, she's my teacup Rottweiler. Hey, Lou? Oh, don't lick my face. Don't lick my face. Oh. Isn't she cute? She's super sweet. Yeah, she's 12. And then we have Rex. He's an American Bully XL, about 80 pounds, and he's 2. And he's super sweet. If he comes in, I'll see if we can get him to show himself. But yeah, this is saying, and what I'm feeling here for you, finally, Cat Goddess, is that your spirit team are speaking to you in the dream time, and they're sending you. We love you too, Gina. They're sending you signs and messages. Keep following the path of the divine. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, life is full of the unknown, okay? So that's the reality of life. There are no absolutes. There are no absolutes. Life is full of unknown. We may think we know something, or we may know, like we're a path we're guided to take, or we may know of a connection that we're meant to make. And yet there's always, where there's other humans involved, it's always going to be unknown, because free will choice overrides anything that's destined for us. That's the truth. We can bypass our destiny. We can disregard it and do whatever else we want to do. And yet there will always be feelings of discontent from within us, because on some level, whether we've moved into acceptance of it or not, on some level, we know what is right and true for us. Right? So this feels like stay the course that is right and true for you. And don't allow yourself to be swayed by another's opinion, by another's, mostly opinions, right? And opinions are like buttholes. We all have them, like there's no getting past that. Opinions aren't facts. and those of us here, we're not supposed to, we're, as humans, there's no way we try to intellectualize the spiritual experience when there's really nothing intellectual about the spiritual experience, right? It's a relationship that we have with a loving creator inside of our life, inside of our experience. And as a result of that relationship, that connection that we have from birth till the end of days, as a result of that, we are here to develop our intuition, our discipline, our boundary setting, our ability to make choices for us. We're here to heal. We're here to do all of it. And so in everything, there's so much unknown. And it's only complex when we humans try to intellectualize what is simple, because the spiritual path is the path of simplicity. The simple bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries, whatever. Song of the South. So that's what that's about. When it becomes complex, it's not from spirit. That's the ego. Okay? Spirit is simple. Spirit is the path of joy, the path of lightness, what fills us up, not what has us feeling complex. God says if it's complex, it's from your ego. If it's simple, and being simple doesn't mean it's easy to do, right? Because it may be going against everything that feels natural to us convoluted, complex humans, right? So when spirit says rest, when spirit says, I want you to rest, and you're like, what? Rest? What, you want me to go lay down? Well, how's that going to get anything accomplished? It does. The more that we can trust our intuition and honor it, the easier, the more simple it becomes to follow the inner guidance, to trust our intuition, to make great strides forward. So I trust that that resonates. Kat, what did we get? Did I even pull a card for you? Oh, I did, right? Yeah. Jeez. Oh, the simple bare necessities. I need a song for feeling squirrely. Oh, what's that? Give me a song that's for squirrely. I'll sing it if I know it. I am slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. Crazy going slowly. Am I 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1, switch. There we go. I came up with something. All right. So Lizette. I just heard, Lizette, don't settle for less than you deserve. Know your worth, girl. Know your worth. That came through very strong. So there's that. Let's get into the cards. Lizette, know your worth. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to what? You, what you deserve. Settling for less than you deserve says to the universe, this is all I believe I'm worth. And so they never have the opportunity. You're so welcome, Kat. Thank you for continuing to show up and pour into my cup week after week, month after month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Honestly, thank you so much. And thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy. So, Lizette, it's like if you settle for less than you deserve, whether it's in connection, whether it's in the way people treat you within your family, your friendship circle, or whatever, you're never going to get what you deserve. So sometimes when we're leveling up, we have to let go of people, places, and things that continue to hurt us or to do a disservice to who we are. And so my thing these days is like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what are we bringing to the table? Do you know what you bring to the table? I mean, I just saw an orb. Did you see that? Wow, that was just an orb there. The 3 hour mark. 3 hours. I've been here for 3 hours. Okay. So I'm hearing it's time to level up. And in order for you to level up, you have to let go of that which is dragging you down, people, places, and things. And it can be challenging when we have to let go of people we love or people that we're comfortable with. And yet, if a snake doesn't shed its skin, we're never going to see the brilliance underneath. And so it feels like you're at this time that it's almost like you're being given, again, being given a choice, you or someone else. This is almost like a toxic relationship energy I'm feeling. I don't know if that's the case, but what I'm feeling is like being with someone who doesn't treat you very nice, but you'd rather be with someone than to be alone. And yet, you're better off being alone than to be with someone who doesn't treat you as you deserve. And so, in order for us to magnetize and attract into our life someone who sees our worth, who sees our value, who's a good fit for us, we must let go of what doesn't fit. And sometimes that's like uncomfortable, right? Because humans don't want to be left alone. And yet, if you don't ever get comfortable in your own skin, how are you ever going to be authentic and comfortable with someone else? If you don't even know, if you don't even stand up for yourself, right? So it feels like you're being asked to stand up for yourself. And then this comes through. And so, Lizette, I welcome you to the family and I welcome you to the sisterhood that grows here on this channel. Many of those here are connected through other lifetimes and timelines. We agreed to come back in this lifetime and reestablish our connection, the divine sisterhood of the Magdalens or the Marys, the healers, the natural healers, the divine feminine essence coming back online. And so I feel like this is almost like you having a choice of, say, being on your own or being with someone or in a situation that once felt like home. I'm hearing go it alone. It's time to go your way so that you can grow and expand each and every day. Rose quartz, clear quartz, sodalite. Rose quartz, clear quartz, sodalite are some crystal energies that are going to be supportive. I'm hearing your flower of life is wanting to come online. Wanting to come online so you can go forth confidently, bringing your dreams into this timeline, right? We can all have wishes and dreams. And yet if we resist doing the work that we're called to do, like to let people go, to shut the door on that, to heal ourselves, we're never going to experience the life of our dreams. We can't when we're carrying the baggage from back there. And so there is a call. I'm just seeing outside in nature, barefoot, maybe even laying down on the grass, getting grounded so that you can return to the goodness of you, Lizette. That's it. Nothing else is coming through. So when they stop like that, they just stop. So, Lizette, I hope something there resonates with you and makes sense. Maybe bringing some roses into your home space. Maybe you have roses in your garden. I'm hearing it's time for you to unconditionally love you. So showing up for yourself, even when no one else shows up for you in life. I mean, I know it can feel like a lonesome path. And yet, are we ever truly alone? Nah. I got more friends in the spiritual than I do here in the material realm. And that's the truth. And every time another friend or family member transitions on, it just adds to the team of those in the spiritual realms that love me unconditionally. So that's what I've got for you, Lizette. That is literally what I've got to you. And I just heard, don't give up yet. The best is yet to come. Don't give up. The best is yet to come. Never give up on yourself. When we give up on ourselves, we're done. You know, if we don't show up for ourselves, if we don't have faith in ourselves and our dreams, I feel like I have, well, I do know that I have a divine counterpart in my energetic field. I know who he is in the human form, and I'm just waiting. He knows who I am too. And we're very much connected in the etheric realms. The counterpart, my divine counterpart, we made a connection back in November of 2024, November 29th. And when our eyes met, I received a clear message about him and who he was to me. And then we shared sort of a little bit of a friendship, not really. I don't even know what his voice really sounds like, honestly. But anyways, yeah, long story short, so I do know who the counterpart is. He's in my fields. We communicate on a daily basis in the etheric realms. That energy, his energy, has been more supportive to me than any man I've had any connection with in this lifetime thus far. And since November, when that contact was made, I have gone through an extremely challenging time of healing. It's been very isolating. It's been very, I will say I've had moments of like aloneness. I wouldn't say loneliness, aloneness, because although I don't really know him in this lifetime, I certainly do know him. And he feels like a long lost friend. So it's interesting to have a friend in the spiritual realms and to have yet to make the connection here in the material. So we'll see. I mean, again, how now, Sarah, can you tell me how it feels to you? Like I have, I'm curious to hear that. Um, but it's funny because again, there's no guarantees, right? I know what I'm seeking and what I'm desiring and feeling, and I suspect he's feeling much of the same, and yet, and like um, free will, right? And as the divine feminine, I'm sitting in the receptive energy, and I've received that guidance. Um, yeah, and it's interesting. So I've received guidance that I am in. I'm to go about living my life, um, and like it's up to him to come into the experience, right? So I'm going to trust my guides on this one because everything about this connection has felt completely different than any other connection I've had. So I'm being a big girl. I'm being really patient, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But as a human home to an eternal soul, we all have our own choices to make. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting. I often go to bed much earlier these days after work because I work afternoons. Tomorrow's Monday for me, and you're welcome, Lizette. Thank you so much. I often go to bed much earlier than I used to because I just want to get to that place where we connect and I feel that unconditional love and support from him. It's actually quite magical, and the unfolding of it all has been. I guess it's still unfolding if it unfolds and opens up, which is really what I hope. Um, Again, though, like everyone has their choices to make, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted, and if it's truly him I've met, maybe one day you'll be sitting here, beside me, and entertaining all of you, and putting his energy in. He's highly spiritual, and I will say that I've never had I've never connected with a man who I know of, who has been able to match me energetically, spiritually. So that's a rare find. Um, I don't know what the question is about. Was that? I'm not sure what that means. So yeah, I've never had anyone. That's how I know. Like, he's a very powerful divine masculine, as equally as powerful, if not, you know, more so than myself as the feminine. So it's pretty exciting to connect. I've connected with a lot of women who match me energetically, spiritually. I've never connected with a man who could match my energy in the spiritual realms, and he does. And he's helped me through so much. I'm honestly so grateful. Even if nothing ever comes out of it in the um, like the third dimensional experience, making it real in this lifetime, he's helped me more than anybody. And I say that to people all the time, that I've been more helped by this connection in healing. No, no, you're reading. No, 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 your reading didn't. I've. If you're talking about me connecting with a counterpart, no, I've been feeling it for quite some time. And what's really interesting about this connection, I will say, I almost feel like when I was young, when I was a child, I used to have imaginary friends, and I would meet. I had imaginary friends, and then I would meet an energy who I always thought was like the one for me in this lifetime. When I was a little girl, I used to meet this little boy energy in the spiritual realms, and like a best friend in the spiritual realms. I mean, people must have thought I was a nutty little child. And so I wonder, I would like to be able to have a conversation with him one day, and maybe find out if many of the things that I've been feeling he's been feeling the same type of things, like I know he feels the soul recognition for sure, and that's what it really is, a soul recognition. And whether he feels the connection in the physical or not, that yet remains to be seen. um, in the spiritual realms, he definitely feels it, and he helps me a lot, and I think he's aware of that as well. So yeah, it's an interesting space to be in at almost 55, on the edge of 55, no longer the edge of 17, although I will play that song the night before. But yeah, over here on the edge of 55, still with a great hope that my wishes and dreams are coming to life. Um, and, yeah, I'm just letting God do what God does. Oh, no, I don't like, I wouldn't say I hear voices in my head. I mean, I channel spirit. Hey, hey, Zach. I'm just about to tap out, brother. I've been here for 3 hours, and it's 12:11 over here. Let me know, Zach, if you want me to pull cards for you, because you would be the last one. Um, yeah, I don't hear voices like physical voices. I mean, I guess maybe if I did, they might put me on some meds. But I think a lot of good night. I think a lot of the voices in our head are, sometimes it's the voices of things that we heard as a child, or they're not necessarily our voices. When spirit speaks to me, spirit, you see how it happens right here on the lives, like it's songs, it's numbers, and then it's just intuitively connecting with an image, and then allowing whatever spirit wants to bring through. Did I ever show you guys? I think I told you about this one time. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. My father got it in the States, and we were told he was told it was a stick of a medicine man from, where did they say? Was it the Navajo or the Apache? I can't quite remember. But isn't that a cool find? My dad found it for me, and it feels really interesting, eh? Anyways, I'm beyond the point of I need to go take a rest. I need to go hang out in the etheric realms and get the love and support I need from my friends in spirit, because they help me so much. Yeah, it is. It's a medicine man stick for sure. I just can't remember if it was Apache or Navajo. But yeah, he brought it home for me. Oh my gosh, I guess I've had that now. Maybe 6 years ago, he found it for me. They were kind of mocking me when they found it, but I really love it. I haven't done much with it. It sits in my healing room here. So yeah, and now I've got goosebumps coming up on my arms. So maybe that's my key to get to the etheric realms. Just go and breathe. Everyone, let's, maybe the next time we connect, maybe next weekend we'll connect and talk about it. Spirituality is really simple. It doesn't take much. We don't have to think about much to get there. We need to allow ourselves to get into our body, out of our head, and breathing will take us there. Breathing, closing our eyes, calling in our God, first and foremost, creator, source, calling that energy into our space, our loved ones in spirit, our guides. I always call my counterpart in. That's what I do after God and my angels and stuff. And then I'm like, but the counterpart's always there. Even as I'm calling in the crew, there's the counterpart right there, and showing me and having me experience a love and support that I've never felt before, ever in my life. Maybe when Frank was alive, for that brief moment in time that we shared, I did feel completely loved and supported by that man. And so Frank, from his new station, of course, he's going to send me the most perfect fit, of course. And so we don't have to do much. We just have to simply breathe, get out of our head. Don't look for anything in particular, but begin your communication with your angels, right? With your guides, with God, and begin to ask for signs. And then when you receive a sign, thank spirit for the sign and keep going. This is how we grow. And there's nothing that we really need to do to enter anywhere. We just got to get into our body, deep into our experience, and that'll open us up to everything that we need. Right? That's it. It's so simple. Humans, we want to make it all confusing and complicated. I'll end with this by letting you know that you, all of you, are the smartest technology on this frigging planet. And it's time that you tuned into you, tuned out all the outside noise, because it's just confusing, misguided, misinformation, disinformation, all those catchphrases they say. For your own good. It's for your own good. Do it for the team. No. Do it for yourself. Do it for your dreams. You, all of us came here with sacred contracts to fulfill. I don't know about you. I plan on fulfilling mine in this lifetime. I thank you all so much for showing up. Zach, thanks for coming in at the end, brother. I love you. I'm so glad you made it here. Sarah, thank you for showing up tonight. Welcome to the family. Sarah, Lizette, welcome, welcome, welcome. Gina, thanks for coming back. Cat Goddess. Who else did we have? Kiva, Kiki, um, Country Love, Homesteading. She was Witness 222. Rena, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for filling and pouring into my cup. Thanks for showing up. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, you can check the information in the description box below. It'll take you to my website, let you know what I'm offering. It's coming up to birthday season, so there may be a special in the next few weeks or so. So stay tuned. Until next time, we'll be back here live for sure. We will be back here live for sure on Tuesday morning. I may come here live before I go to work tomorrow. Probably not, though. I'm hoping to record something to release on Monday, some messages from your angels. If I don't record tomorrow, I'll be here Monday. So let's aim for that. We'll be here Monday live at 12:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a little brief connection. I'll do live with you before I have to go to work. So if you can, on the weekdays, I'm live Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 12:21 p.m. Fridays or Saturdays, it's an evening time connection. And if I don't make it here on Friday, which is normally our freebie day, I'll come in on Saturday and pull cards like I did for all of you here tonight. I can't believe we've been going for 3.5 hours. What is going on? Clearly, I don't have much going on. Besides this, but this is my joy. If you can't tell, I absolutely love connecting with all of you here. This is my passion. This is a part of my soul mission, and I'm so grateful to connect with all of you. I trust that something here tonight has resonated with you. If not, scroll through your phone, just go like that, a spin of the wheel, stop on a video, and I trust it's going to be supportive to you. Yes, time is slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. You know, the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. Time is like sands through the hourglass, kiddies. These are the days of our lives. Make the best of each and every day. I'm going to go and sit under that moon right now and just take it all in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. I see you, I feel you, I love you. I think you're great too. I'm simple. Whatever you see in me is simply a reflection of you. I hope you believe that, because all I see in you reflects back to me so beautifully. Until next time, everyone, take good care of yourself. Thank you. And wishes and dreams really do come true. Love you.